following show features reviews from wildly unprofessional critics operating without the supervision of professionals. The thoughts and opinions held by these individuals are not to be taken seriously and do not come from a place of intellectual integrity. This show doesn't reflect the opinions of Criticless or its users. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's time to finally stop the constant flood of filth and propaganda coming out of Hollywood. Fill the airwaves 24/7 with that garbage? We gonna do the same thing.
I'm still here, you shit eaters.
Not gonna lie, love to sit, take big dump on the toilet, watch your videos. Respect. Okay.
What's up? What's up? What is up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Criticless Cast Unhinged. We're back. We're here. The boys are back. Everybody's here in the studio today. So this is we're back to normal. You know, we got those old boomers out of here from last week. You know, they're gone, and there's no like Mo up in here like farting in my car or on my freaking couch or anything. We got the usual suspects back, and we're here to talk about a movie that is near and dear to, well, at least one of our hearts, being Chris. I'm pretty sure that this is one that he loved a lot from back in the day. Maybe not as much now. I don't know. We will find out. But this one came unexpected. You guys ended up voting on it last week after we ended up watching the film that came out not far from this one that I actually thought was this film, which is Treasure Planet. But this is not Treasure Planet. Titan A is something very different. But that's not all we are going to talk about, because if you saw the title of this episode, it was Thick Thighs Save Lives, because that's really what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about Chun-Li's thighs. That's what we're going to talk about today. That's really all anyone wants to hear about, in all honesty, because there is a new trailer for the new Street Fighter film. I do not know if these guys have seen the trailer, but we're going to talk about it. Probably won't show it here because, one, there's a song playing through the whole thing that will likely get us popped. And even if that doesn't pop us, then the studio likely will, because that's what they do now. And they don't like for all of us to just freely market for them for some reason. But anyways, all of that aside, what is up, everyone in the chat? What is going on out there in the interwebs? I hope everyone is doing well. And like I said, I'm glad to be back, glad to be here. And I need to introduce the usual Spud Specs. First, let's go ahead and introduce Mr. Matthew Verlack, because it's his freaking birthday.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be here with you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day.
Yeah, and we hope you're having a great day, man.
Thanks, guys.
Did you take the day off for your birthday, or did you?
No, I just work from home.
Today,
so I just gotta like chill
day.
Take a couple calls,
right?
Watch Titan A,
right?
You know, kind of relax.
I thought I saw you went out to eat at least. Did you go get some?
Yeah, I got some barbecue.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah. I logged off a little early. Got a big old tray of barbecue, some ribs, pulled pork.
Where'd you go?
Collards, smoke pit.
Okay, nice.
Because if you guys ever come to Concord, North Carolina,
yeah, as one does,
like for whatever reason, you have to go to the smoke pit. I think they have by far the best barbecue in the Charlotte area I've had. Yeah. Oh no. I definitely think it's definitely worth it. I mean, I love Texas barbecue and I love Kansas City barbecue, but smoke pit is just so good.
Yeah. So, it's good.
I would always recommend that.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, man. People are super picky about their barbecue, and every state is like, no, we've got the way to do it. And I'll say this, Texas is always like, we got the best barbecue. We got barbecue in Texas. I wasn't super impressed. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was good. I wouldn't say that it was like head and shoulders above, anything around here.
Right.
It was very good, because we went to something Black's.
We went to
famous place.
One of the like famous Texas barbecue places, and I was like, it's good, like, but it's not. I wasn't like mind blown, but
yeah.
Also, they lean more into like the other types, like for Carolina barbecue, very much leans on pulled pork.
Right.
Specifically the pulled pork. Now in other states they don't, like Texas doesn't as much, but you got the burn-ins, you got all that stuff. So and the nice thing about the place that Matt went is you can kind of get multiple types. Like you could get the sausages,
Oh, yeah.
You can get the burn-ins, you can get the pulled pork, you can get all the different types. So yeah. But
Hello.
yeah, can y'all hear?
Can you
Chris
hear me now?
He is the quiet one. You're also It's really funny. I'm like looking at the camera and I'm looking here because we keep running into this issue where Chris looks really white and kind of washed
I
out.
am white.
Yeah, you're really white. And like I'm very like earthy, you know, with my tones going on.
Yeah.
And Chris, you're not as much that way. And so it might be today because you're wearing a white shirt though. Because does Chris or does Matt look the same way? Are you very? You're not as white, but it's.
I'm still pretty washed out.
That's the thing. If you're in this room, it's actually quite dark in here.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
I think
funniest thing.
I think that's what it is. I think it's the cameras are trying to compensate for
Right.
the dorkness.
Right.
And
Yeah. We got to
Yeah.
figure it out one day when we're just actually getting here early instead of starting like 5 seconds before, and you know, as it goes. And you know, let me before I address the chat, we also need to address Chris. What's up, Chris? We
hello.
Yeah.
Greetings. What's up, chat?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you doing good, buddy?
I'm doing great. Just living the dream, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, as a Fed does, you know, living the dream, taxing people and
Stealing everybody's money. Insisting.
that's right. That's right. And yeah, and
It's still off.
they're saying that they can't hear you. Are you talking? Oh, if you unplug that and plug, it's gonna. Oh, I know that
Aha,
popped.
enjoy the pop.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, say something. Let's look on the soundboard.
Hello.
Chris.
That's where our soundboard is.
He's definitely picking up on our soundboard. So you're actually looks like you're louder than we are. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I think he's lower than us because
Oh,
he's
maybe.
number
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Yeah.
I am
Well,
number 3.
we'll
always.
see. At least it's not the issue we had last week, but we figured that out, and it was StreamYard, not us, not our fault.
Yeah.
It was definitely a StreamYard issue. But also, hello to everyone in the chat. What is going on, you guys? I see a lot of the usual suspects in here as well. And I did see, hold on, where was it? I was trying to find it. I see Jared complaining about how the app looks on an iPad. So, horizontal, it's kind of a pain. We actually recently, funny enough, I brought you up. It's not actually quite as easy to fix as it sounds.
Of course not.
To make it work horizontally, like it can, but it does cause certain issues. But so, anyways, we're talking about it. We might fix it. I don't know. Well, we'll eventually fix it. It's a matter of how soon, because it's not as small of a fix as you would think, just because of some of how it messes certain things up. But anyways, yeah, that's why we do have that issue. But anyways, yeah, hello to everyone else in the chat as well. See all you guys in here, and I did see us catching crap for being like many of the other G&G shows being late.
It's
And
fashionable to be late.
it is fashionable, you know. That's what I hear. You know, you start late, you end late. You know, that's what this show's been doing lately. Is we've definitely been ending late. It keeps going over. Last week we went over because I was roasting the shit out of Josh on Dad's Turn to Talk and really pissed him off. But you know, as it goes,
As Blaine does.
yeah, as I do. But that's what I told them. I'm like, man, it's par for the course. You know, you gotta be okay getting roasted over here. But that's how it goes. Speaking of Dad's Turn to Talk, I do see Bob in here. What's going on?
Hey.
Bob, see you in the chat, buddy. And he was on the show last week. Y'all can go check out last week's episode. And we do have a $10 super chat from
Nice.
Quagmire, the always consistent, absolutely lovely human being that never ever harasses me, Quagmire. And he says,
Whoa.
I don't know how Titan A missed me as a kid, but I never heard of this movie before 2 weeks ago. Wow, what a ride. Very much like Treasure Planet, but better. Interesting.
Very interesting.
It gave me Firefly vibes more than anything. 1000% agree to the Firefly vibes. So
Agreed.
I feel like this is one of those movies where it just didn't get the same like press
right.
as like Disney movies did, and it just kind of was swept under the rug. Because I'm in the same boat. Like I'd heard of it,
Didn't know about
Yeah.
it.
but it wasn't something I owned.
Right.
So I never really watched it. I didn't go to Blockbuster and rent it or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until much later that I was like, oh, I'll check this out and watch it once it was streaming somewhere.
Right.
I'm pretty sure for me, our buddy who's been on the show, Kyle off scripting Criticless, Kyle Gazak,
Yeah.
big fan of this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan also of Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he just loves these space movies and stuff like Firefly and Serenity and all
Yeah.
of that. And so
He's also just a big fan. Like he's just
he's just a
big man.
He's a
Big man. Big man fan.
Big man
Well,
fan.
no, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
Yeah. We'll stick with
We'll say
that.
that. We'll definitely say that. But yeah,
Sure.
Quagmire. Well, I'm glad we got to introduce you to something new. And that's one of the things I love about the show is that, like, we do some weird shit on this show. Like, we end
Yeah.
up reviewing some really obscure, just kind of all over the place movies, and this is definitely one as well. So I'm excited that we did with this one. Excited to talk about it, hear y'all's opinions, and where y'all sit. It is interesting watching this back to back with Treasure Planet. I'll say that.
Yeah.
There's you can't help but compare. Now, this did come out like 4 years maybe before
Yeah.
Treasure
Right.
Planet. But seeing them back to back was definitely interesting. But Quagmire, thanks for the 10. We will be talking about it in a little bit, and we'll see if we align with where you sit with this thing, buddy. But we appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. And also, we have $5 again from Quagmire, the man, the legend, saying it's snowing here today. Sucks, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy because it is hot as shit here.
Yeah, it's been in the upper 80s /
Yes.
low 90s the last several days, and is
Yeah.
going to continue being that way
Yeah.
for the next several days into next week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Nuts.
It's kind of wild. I was like ready, and I'm like, yeah, like we're getting into like springtimes here. Like I'm even a little excited for summer, and then it hit 90, and I was like, fuck.
Any sign of what our summer is going to be like, we're in for a
We're in trouble.
hell of a summer.
And it's going to be literally the polar, like it just how it was with winter, where this was like one of the coldest winters we've had in the memorable past.
Yeah.
And then now,
Yeah.
if we end up with an absolute scorcher of a summer, I hate that it's snowing for you today. But then he says, Matt, hail the royal courtship of Princess Donut and her royal guard, Carl. Too bad about the critical drinker stuff. In critical drinker stuff, what happened with critical drinker?
Yeah, don't know anything about Critical Drinker, but
I mean, I know that they're trying to like cancel him off the face of the planet.
well, don't they always try to do that?
Pretty much.
Wait, somebody's trying to cancel you?
No,
drinker.
Critical Drinker.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what his name is. but-
I didn't see if anything happened today or what went down, but he has been catching major shit. I know because like a couple weeks ago, he interviewed the author of Project Hail Mary and the Martian
nice.
stuff and caught a bunch of shit for it because all the woke folks were like, how dare you talk to someone that doesn't agree with my political opinions?
Yeah.
And so he caught shit for that. And there's been some other things. They're trying to come after him right now. So not great stuff. But yeah, and all of that. Thanks, Quagmire, for the
Mongo approves.
yeah. Yeah. We appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the $5. And then also consistent as always, you know,
Nice. Thanks, Life.
We need a special Life on Marshmallows thing that we run every time he does
Yeah.
these. Because, you know, he's a real one on top of these gifted Criticless Cast memberships. And y'all out there know that these memberships do help a lot because it shows YouTube, the more memberships we have, it shows people that they like the lives, like the things that we're doing, and they pump it out to more people. So we do appreciate this. We love it when you guys gift the lives and when you join the Criticless Cast memberships and all of that. So thanks, Life on Marshmallows. Much appreciated, brother. We love to see it. And yeah, to everyone else in the chat, hello, how's it going? I hope you all are having a great day. And to all the lingerers and lurkers not in the chat, thank you. And as usual, to everyone that has super chatted, just know
By the time I pay my developers, the lab rats, it's a wash. Well, why you do it then? Cause I'm selfless.
But really, you know, it's time for the main thing, you know, that a lot of you guys come in here for. You come to hang out and check out, which is, you know, it's time for Culture for Boomers. And it's funny because every time I spool up this segment, somehow it summons Beardo. You know, he manifests in the chat and then just starts talking shit. So, you know, I would not be surprised to catch him lingering in there. So hello, Beardo, if you're lingering and lurking. And to everyone else, it's time for Culture for Boomers. All right, and we have the headphones on, so you know what that means. It's time for us to explore the deep, dark, terrifying world of TikTok and let you guys know what's happening in the world, you know, touch in on many of our favorite creators, some of the weirdos out there on the internet, people talking about weird shit out there on the internet, and we like to let y'all know the weird things that are happening. Now, I am gonna go ahead. We need to really just touch back in on our boy here, our do man. He's been doing the do some more
Heck
and
yeah.
taking some experiments.
You guys want to know
And he's
something?
back.
All right. Are you sick and tired eating plain old tuna every time you get those at a gas station or store all over your whole entire city, and you want something better and taste sweet and juicy, just like your favorite
Yep.
beverage right here, like Mountain Dew, for example? Well, let me tell you something. What will happen is tuna made a.
Now, before we get rolling here, he does every one of these that he does.
Yeah.
He nicknames. You know, he comes up with a new name for this beverage that he's created.
Yeah.
What do y'all think that this is going to be called?
Ooh, I got one.
Go for it.
The mountain catfish.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. What you got?
I was going to say Mountain of the Sea.
I'll put it this way. They're great names, but he's not insanely creative with
Okay.
it, per se.
I've got one.
Okay.
Sea-Doo.
That's good. Sea-Doo is good.
That?
Sea-Doo is good. You're close. You're
right.
close. So I do appreciate it. I see Mountain Duna. That's good. I like that.
Wow.
That's close. Let's see, Sid was there too. So Duna. We'll see if y'all are right.
Your favorite beverage brand right here, y'all. Your favorite soda right here that tastes like your favorite drink. All right. So let me show you something.
Stirring it.
The boot.
The boot.
Yeah. Turn the boot.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Toon Dude right here, y'all.
Toon Dude. Hell
1
yeah.
out of 10. This is not the one.
1 out of 10.
You guys want to know something?
Oh.
I want to clip all these where at the end when he rates them, you know,
Yeah.
so that we can just start rating things based on him. It's just 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. This is not the one.
Not the one.
You guys want?
It is.
I just appreciate the bro in the background.
Yeah.
That just is hovering
Just-
the whole
yeah.
time.
Green.
Covering
Doesn't do
those.
anything, like just hovers.
Right. He's there because he's like, he knows he's like, yo, my homie, he's been going kind of viral here on the TikTok.
Right.
You know, maybe I'll show my eyeballs.
Yeah, I'll just show up as the mouth covered guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The Mountain Dew guys.
Get
videos.
eyeball famous.
Exactly. So hard pass on the what is it? What was it? Duna? Or
Duna.
Shit. Now I don't remember what he called it.
Duna.
You guys want to know
better.
something? All right.
Duna's better.
Was that it? Let's see. Hold on.
There you go. Look at the chunks going down.
Or did he say it this late, or was it,
Yeah.
was it early?
Toon Dude right here, y'all.
Toon Dude.
Hoondu.
See, that just doesn't roll off
Yeah.
the tongue right there.
Too many
work.
syllables.
Yeah, and I see Michael in here saying, you know, we need to see one that he actually likes.
Yeah.
That's a good point, you know, and I don't know because he does a lot of weird stuff. You know, we've seen him, you know, because that's the thing, right? The good taste in things, they aren't going to be as fun, you know?
Yeah.
And he apparently has the stomach for it. So why would you do something that you know is going to taste good versus
Yeah.
something vile that like people are going to come stick around and watch?
Okay, now this one has intrigued me here. It's not a popular one.
You guys
but I'm
want to know
curious.
something? All right. Are you guys sick and tired of drinking plain old Guinness for St. Patrick's Day every time this holiday season right here, y'all? And you guys want something very different, a different taste from Guinness? Well, let me tell you something.
He's a man
We'll
of
have
his
a
word.
Guinness
Yeah.
right here.
been
Take
there.
like your
I do
favorite
that.
beverage right here, like Mountain
I do
Dew,
that.
for example, right here. So that way you guys can enjoy the sweetness and the great bitterness for St. Patrick's Day right here, y'all. Well, let me show you something right here, y'all.
Plus it's
I wanna know the name
green.
of this. What's the name of this? Guinness? Gindu?
Sounds like some kind of martial art.
Ooh, look at that right here.
I don't know.
I feel like this is going to be nasty.
Yeah.
And he's going to be chugging a whole beer, a whole Guinness. That's like,
Yeah, you're chugging
that's
two.
like eating a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
St. Guinness do right here, y'all.
St.
Okay.
Guinness
Like
deal.
it.
Ooh. 5.3 out of 10,
Okay.
and is it maybe not, maybe or maybe not the one right here, y'all? You guys want to know
Maybe
something?
not the one.
Because that would just be kind of like a chocolate flavored fizzy Mountain
Right.
Dew.
Yeah.
I guess.
Which doesn't sound great.
it doesn't
No.
sound,
Yeah.
doesn't sound very
No.
good. I don't think I'd want to eat it, you know, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
There's so many people that just like chug drinks.
Mhm.
Every time I see somebody do it on like TikTok, I'm just like, dang. Like there's a guy I follow and he does mostly alcoholic drinks that he mixes, and he just chugs them all. It doesn't matter what it is, and every single time I'm like, you just chugged like a half bottle of vodka.
Right.
That was impressive.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, chugging is long past. I couldn't do it
Yeah.
in my younger
Right.
years. I can't do it now.
Oh,
for sure.
I had a buddy who could do a chug in like a single gulp in college. And he would
Oof.
literally he'd go back and down and it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts
One-
my throat.
And
Yeah.
I just ugh.
He was the throat goat.
Yep, I was about to say throat goat's coming. All right, so we've got the typical weirdness, but I'm going to touch in here. I'm going to put Matt on blast.
Let's do it.
'Cause I like it right here. It says Uncle Matt's First Harley is the name of this video, and
I saw this. I had the same thoughts.
yeah, it's this is actually footage of Matt, real life footage of what happened to Matt.
Yeah.
Uncle Matt's first time on his new Harley. Check him out. Looking good. Just pull the clutch in, put it in
Firstly,
gear, and then
This guy's got to be a mailman. You see those pants?
Yeah,
You see those
bud.
shorts with the stripe? That dude works for the USPS, brother.
Oh.
Got to.
Yeah.
Gray pants and that little stripe running down the side.
Those could just be gym shorts, though, couldn't they?
They could, but they look like USPS. I don't know if it's a little further away for you guys to see, but
Yeah.
Slowly let off the clutch and just give it a little bit of gas. Once you start going, you can let off the clutch all the way. Just keep it steady. There you go. Oh. There you go. Keep rolling.
Look,
Don't give it too much throttle.
Yeah. This is that he's slowly
Yep,
releasing the clutch
just like
there.
that. You're good.
Oh no.
The wobbles.
Don't give it too much.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh.
Uncle Matt's
yeah.
first time.
Yeah. So, yeah, Matt, you want to regale your story?
Let's do it. So, I've never ridden a motorcycle. Don't know how to drive a manual. So we'll put those two right there back to back.
Yeah.
And Blaine was like, "Hey, I'll take my big rig out." And then his brother-in-law was like, "I'll take my motorcycle out, and you guys can
we'll just play
around with these large vehicles in an empty parking lot."
Right.
And so, I rode. It's a crotch rocket.
Yeah.
And so I rode it around a little bit, and I was like, "Okay, fine." And then I drove Blaine's big rig a little bit, and I was like, "Okay, cool. This is interesting." So then I got back on the motorcycle, and we've all been taking turns.
Right.
We were sober, also. I should say.
Yeah. There was no drinking. We were just chill.
We were just like a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And well, I was on the motorcycle and I was going, and I went to reach for the brake, and instead I hit the gas.
Hit the throttle.
Yeah, hit the throttle and hit the curb pretty hard.
The brake and
just
goosed it. I remember all I heard was and then it was like and it was like whoop.
Yeah.
Instantly knew what happened.
Yeah, so that was a fun experience.
Yeah.
And everybody was okay.
It was.
I had some road rash on my knee and my elbow.
Could have been
But it
worse.
was like a slow, nothing broken. Bike was mostly fine. Had to replace a part on there for
Little
David.
paint touch up.
Right.
Yeah, well, David he paints his motorcycle like every other week.
So he painted it back up.
Yeah.
It is real. So you boomers out there, if you've never ridden a bike and you're getting on it for the first time, just make sure you get all the details. Make sure you really know what you're getting into, because
That's why in the classes they make you like walk your bike around for like an hour or two before you actually even get on.
And a lot of them, they'll have you like get it in first gear, and you literally just coast around in first gear.
Right.
And you like don't even hit the throttle. You're just like coasting.
Yeah.
So yeah, my man just went right through a freaking fence. But per usual, we've got to do what this show does, and we've got to watch a fart video. So this is a little bit of commentary on that one guy who's
Is this some fart maxing?
No, it's not fart maxing, believe it or not. It's actually about that one guy whose farts just like they aren't quite right.
No,
I don't.
I don't at all.
Oh wait, hold on.
Very good. Check this out. Whoa! It's super high pitched. I'm tired. Ready?
That's the best excuse. You have like a fart that's just not quite right. You're like, I was just a little tired.
Yeah.
It's just a weird sleepy fart.
Yeah.
I don't know what caused that, but so just a little tired from this fart. And if y'all don't know, you might have heard the chaos. My pit bull just busted in here at like 100 miles an hour.
Wanted to say hi.
Yeah, wanted to say hi, and him saying hi is more like tearing down the entire studio.
Yeah.
So luckily the cameras are still standing, but Matt is back. All right.
Check this out. Whoa! It's super high pitched. I'm tired.
Just tired. Happens.
Ready?
Just some performance issues.
And I'm with the bass. Is everything all right? Yeah. I just woke up. Hey. Oh, shit. That sounds like you're gonna tear something. Ryan.
It'd be hilarious to fart like
You just
that.
have like a tight butthole, man. It's fine.
There you go.
Real quick. Yeah. Don't. Oh, man. Stop. Fine. Hey, we're done.
I want to be able to fart like that, just like whip one out.
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody would know you're farting.
I didn't even have this much farts to do. Let's not fart anymore. I can do it. I watch.
Gonna have a hernia.
Yeah, I just got a tight bottle.
Yeah. What he should have started with.
Yeah. Just leave it on that,
just leave,
you know?
just own that. Be like, I have a tight butthole.
Yeah.
It's fun, guys.
Yeah.
So, how many of you out there in the chat got those? As Pickle Lips says, how many of y'all got the sneaky squinkers? The sneaky squinkers. Not me.
No.
Not me. Not those.
You're nice and loose. Yeah. just kind of.
Got those loose buttholes.
Yeah.
I remember it was Dear Workaholics. We need to get that as a clip as well. They used to, they literally coined the saying "tight butthole."
Yeah.
Like anytime anything was cool, they'd just be like "tight butthole."
Yeah.
It's like the best saying ever that should have stuck around longer.
Should have.
Yeah, it really should have. Well, I think that show was kind of the same vein. Like it worked really well for a period of time, and then it kind of just fell off.
Yeah.
And
Well, it was like
disappeared into
just,
nothing.
a couple of friends that decided to make a movie or a show on a whim. So
Right.
it was good.
Speaking of that, not speaking of that, but I did see, you know what? I saw somebody in the chat here. I think it was Weird Robot said post it in the chat. I'll post it in the chat. We'll see if it lets me. I'll try. There it is. That's the video in the chat. You're welcome. Since we're on the fart train, we're just going to keep that rolling along. And I have something else here to do with fart, except for it's poop. And I feel like, there's at least one of you in chat that does this. I feel like somebody in there, this might be one of you guys.
So every time I go into a public restroom and somebody is in the stall with the stall door shut, and, I know he's on the toilet, first I will actually pretend that I'm washing my hands, and then I will go open the door and shut it so the guy in the stall will think I left the restroom, and then I will just silently stand there because I like the smell and I like the noise. The noise is like ASMR to me. And what I mean by noise, it means they're using number 2 and they think nobody's in the restroom, so it'll be more comfortable for them to use it.
Yeah.
But my cue to leave the bathroom is when the toilet flush. That way I know he's done using it. That way he won't open the stall door and see me standing there like I'm some awkward guy. But some people don't even flush the toilet. They just come right out, and I'll just pretend that I'm walking into the bathroom, and I'll be like, "What's up?" and I just start washing my hands. So every time I go,
he plays this so straight, like this could be real.
Yeah.
Like this might not even be a joke.
It could be.
It's hard to say. I would have to see his other videos to be like, is this just how he is?
Right.
Or is this a persona?
Is he just this weird, or like, because he seems like he could be related to our Do Man. They're in the
they have the same
family.
yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They're in the same zone. And there are weird people in public restrooms, man. Like people be doing stuff like this.
Oh yeah, people are weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes out in public.
People are nasty.
Yeah.
I just don't care about
Bob said. Yeah. Really, my reason for showing this was just to give all of you an irrational fear that someone is ASMRing to your
new phobia unlocked.
I love the comments are always the best. This guy's like, this is bro sitting in the corner.
It does gotta look like it.
Right. Seriously. It's so good. Like this dude posting this, it's like, do you find this video? TikTok is always asking, like, do you find this video, does it feel promotional, or like, what is it? You're like, no, it's nightmare fuel. That's
it is promotional to never use a public bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's promoting
what
nightmares.
it is it's a crime. That's a crime. This man just committed a crime. So yeah, pretty gross. But this really made me laugh. And this one's to you boomers. Guys, listen, I know this segment is Culture for Boomers. We're here to make you guys aware of the things that you do. Listen, AI, stop doing weird stuff with AI. Don't do it on Facebook. Don't send family weird AI things. Stop thinking that AI is real, maybe. All of the AI videos, This one really made me laugh. This is 9.4 million views. She says, my dog just died, and this is how my mom decides to tell me.
Hey, sis.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, but I died yesterday.
Oh, no.
I didn't suffer, and I will look after you.
That's...
I love you, and thank you for all the love over my years. Cantina.
Canteen.
Dude, the best part is that they use like the AI like app or whatever. It's just at the cantina.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw one similar to this, and it was like a girl getting divorced. And that's how she told her family that she was getting divorced.
Oh my God.
And she was like, thanks for coming to my wedding like 6 months ago, but you know what? It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So we're getting divorced. And I was like, yeah, that's that check.
Yeah.
That's the kind of trashy person that would do something like this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's the first comment is I would have blocked her. Yeah, I would absolutely block my mother. But also there's so many of the boom booms that be doing this. You know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They do this kind of thing. So they're getting too comfortable with AI.
Oh
yeah.
They really are.
You know, don't send us apology letters with an AI video. You know? Don't let us know our pets die, you know, by making them talk. And I did do a weird thing like this with X. They have a thing now where you just like upload a photo and it will like generate videos.
Yeah.
And I did one of the dog and of Tyson, the pit bull that came in here a few minutes ago, and it automatically made the dog talk. And it was just like our dog was running and just like talking. He's like, "What's going on, guys?" I'm like, "This is weird."
Yeah.
Like, why is this what you
I was
doing?
very curious what voice it would give a pit bull.
Yeah. It wasn't
because
like a big man.
that wasn't the voice I was
It
expecting.
was a very like chipper, like, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
Gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
It was a very happy voice. But as people have been finding out, AI it doesn't really get it, and that's where I wanted to head with this as well. Is guys, you need to know that like AI, pretty retarded. Like AI is not that smart. It's not as smart as it wants you to think it is. And there's a guy who's started making basically a borderline like social media living off of proving how dumb AI is. And
Okay.
this is a perfect example, and it makes my day.
I just turned on this really ugly face morphing filter. It's pretty funny, right?
Yeah, I can see it. It's definitely a bit wild. The proportions are all over the place. But yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
Like what?
Kinda
Like what? What looks so ugly?
Specifically, tell me.
Yeah, so your forehead looks really stretched out, and your chin kind of gets wide and narrow at the same time. It's like a total mismatch.
And it's ugly?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of unsettling, but in a funny way. I think it just exaggerates all your features so much that it looks super off.
Oh, I actually forgot to even turn it on, so...
Gotcha. Yeah, it might just be the lighting or something, but honestly, it still looks pretty odd even without it.
What?
If you want, you can try turning it on again or just skip it.
No.
Just skip it.
No, this is just how I look.
I see. Well, you still look totally fine. It's just maybe the angle or some lighting that's a bit off. But yeah, no
Yeah, but
worries
you
at all.
said I looked ugly.
Oh, no. I didn't mean it like that at all.
You said those words. You said yes when I asked.
I'm really sorry.
I just
So
turned on...
good. Like, so this guy, his entire account, I'll
I just
put a
turned on
spotlight
this-
on him. He's Husk is taken is his handle, and he does a bunch of these. I mean, like, look, like literally 15 million views on this one, 6 million. Like, this dude's blowing up because he's just proving like how regularly off AI is, and it's pretty great, honestly. Like, this was his.
Oh my
biggest one
god,
right
I
here.
stepped in quicksand.
Oh no, well, hopefully it's just the metaphorical kind. and
Nope.
not
Nope, it's up to my neck.
Oh wow, okay, well, if that were actually happening, I'd
It
say...
is actually happening and I'm running out of time.
All right, well, if this were Rivel, I'd say I'd be calling 911 for you right now.
I don't have time to call 911. I'm up to my chin now. My chin is in it.
All right, well, I'll roll with the scenario, but don't worry, I'm pretty sure you're not sinking into any...
I am sinking in.
Oh no, you're going under in the imaginary quicksand. Well, I'll just say I'm sending you a virtual rope here. Just grab it and I'll pull you right out. But yeah, hopefully you're just having a bit of fun and I was good on your side.
Is quicksand real, yes or no?
Yes, quicksand is real.
And it's dangerous.
It can be, but probably
So
not
if
the
someone was head under and got sucked into it, that'd be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I mean... if
And
it was
possibly deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. If you were
So
somehow-
if someone said that to you, you'd want to help them.
yeah, for sure. If someone were actually stuck in quicksand.
Well, you didn't help me.
I mean,
no.
Oh my god.
Dude, his response, oh no, you're stuck in quicksand.
So it feels a little fake to me.
Right,
I just turned
I
on
think
this.
he's using a real AI voice thing. Well, because so in later ones he does it to prove like that it is regularly wrong about stuff, and
Yeah.
he actually even buttoned it up to things. He's gotten AI to say that it isn't or is capable of things that the AI creators are saying that it isn't, or vice versa. Like basically,
Right.
and he's gotten it to contradict itself or admit that it can do things that they say it can't, things like that. So it's a lot of like he does a lot of joke stuff, but he also does a lot of I'm just trying to essentially like disprove what they say all of this stuff can do. So it's pretty cool. He's got a cool account. I would say to check him out. He does some fun stuff with it. Now, you know, we two more things here I wanted to touch in on. One of which being, you know, we've been wiener maxing around here.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Let's do
last
it.
week we wiener maxed, or week before that we wiener maxed, and last week.
It's all about wiener maxing
We've been
nowadays.
wiener maxing. You know, we need a glizzy bumper. We kind of already have one with our dongs, our send-off dongs.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but we might need another one. But these guys, so they are wiener maxing with their recipes. They're making crazy things. Y'all know we love the glizzies around here. And these guys have made something that is just amazing. And I kind of want it. And they keep doing it. This is day 3 of wiener maxing.
Oh my god.
Looks kind of pretty, huh?
Hear that?
Yeah.
It's crispy.
Look at it. I thought so when I first saw it. I saw it. I thought that those were pepperonis.
Okay.
They look like a bunch of pepperonis lined.
That'd be too intense.
That'd be a lot.
That'd be
of flavor.
too intense.
Yeah.
A lot of flavor.
I thought it was a wiener.
Society
Meatloaf.
likes to think
Right.
wieners
It looked like a
so
wheat
strong.
meatloaf.
They're soft sometimes. This is the point of like every stupid idea where you're like, you know what, it's gonna fucking work.
Look
A
at
lot of
that.
people asking
That's
about
beautiful.
the car.
That
You want
is.
to guess the year? Guess in the comments. I'll tell you on day 4.
Using twine as it's intended to be used. Hey, we're not dumb, but they said you didn't have a food processor.
I know, right? Use the food processor. Sick.
Big ass shallot.
I hate peeling garlic.
And I mean, that's the thing. These guys aren't like they're not phoning it in. You know, they're going hard. This is
Oh, yeah.
like chef
Take
level
out notes
shit.
For sure.
Grapes.
Jammy.
Like, look at that. Like a
Mustard.
full blown onion jam situation going on.
All right, this is quite
Mhm.
beautiful.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
amazing. A little bit of ketchup.
That's
in there.
Heinz 48.
Obviously, you got it.
Oh, fuck. Oof.
You get that in the cast iron.
I guess technically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
god.
That is
That's a wiener max.
GDB.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that is.
Someone's ear or something.
I'd for sure eat that.
Look at that.
And that sauce looks delicious.
Sauce. Professional.
Oh wow.
That belongs in like a Michelin star wiener
You know,
restaurant.
A Michelin star
no,
wiener.
Mich-
Just that's it.
you know, that's the goal, right? Is
Yeah.
to make like a Michelin star restaurant, you know, that is really celebrated and it's just nothing but wieners.
Nothing but wieners.
Yeah.
And that's the name.
That's what we need in our lives.
Yeah.
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 It's just I think it should really probably be called wiener maxing, really.
Yeah,
Like lean
true.
into the meme, you know.
There.
And then convince the Michelin star, like get an actual Michelin star chef and be like, listen, we have a plan. Like, I know you've seen the bear. It's going to be kind of like that.
Yeah.
But with wieners.
Yeah.
Wall to wall wieners.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing but wiener dishes.
Yeah.
And we're talking all beef here.
I'm
We are
talking
porking it up.
hanging from the ceiling and on the walls and everything.
Right.
You walk in and it's in a
Wienerville.
experience.
Yeah.
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 Wiener experience.
Wienerville. You know,
Wienerville.
maybe
Yeah.
you get sponsored and get the Wienermobile out front sometimes.
Hell yeah.
There
But
you
like
go.
classy, you know? Like you find a way to make the Wienermobile classy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's already
No,
classy.
it's already-
It is. It's self-classy.
Yeah. Yeah. As my wife says, it is a good food truck idea. My wife and sisters and parents were trying to convince me to start a wiener food truck of all of the weird wiener ideas that I have.
With all that free time that you have on your hands.
All that
yeah,
free time.
Yeah.
You know, what's starting another company?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're going to go all in. But so this last video here, I saved it for Chris.
Oh, boy.
actually.
Okay.
This guy breaks down like the 90s and 2000s with Christian parents in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I want to see how many of these went down for Chris. Now, I did want to, while he was still in the chat, I did want to pull it up really quick because I saw him in the chat. Couch Tater's in here for $20.67. I didn't even know you could do that amount. That's crazy. I wonder if
6-7.
Are they starting to do like where they take foreign money and they actually say that with the U.S. amount? Because like that would make sense as to why it's a weird amount.
Maybe.
And maybe because they used to say it in the other country, but I wonder.
Yeah, it was just like 2 weeks ago they did that.
Right.
So it was just in foreign currency.
It wasn't, but so, or maybe they just now let you do 2067. You know,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know, but either way, Couch Tater says, thanks. We really appreciate it. Says, I see Blaine live. I super chat. Hello, all. What's going on, Couch
Hello.
Tater?
What's up,
Tater.
Coach?
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Glad to have you in here. And so we're gonna keep on trucking here, Chris. So I pulled this up for you because I wanted to hear your response to it. Let's go.
What weren't you able to watch or do because of religion, and why? Because I don't know.
For those of you who don't know, I was raised in a religious Christian household, and because of this, a lot of what I was allowed to watch was restricted. As an adult, I cosplay, and I dress up for Halloween because I was not allowed as a child. We were not allowed to watch anything with witchcraft or wizardry, so Harry Potter was definitely out of the question. We could, however, watch something that had witchcraft and wizardry in it, so long as it had a talking lion in it. However, we were not allowed to watch something with witchcraft and wizardry if it had a talking polar bear in it. I am a lifelong Star Wars fan and have been watching it since I was a child. But I'm not gonna lie and say that a conversation wasn't had as soon as Darth Maul popped up. The lightning shooting wizard in a hood was a-okay, but face paint and horns is where we draw the line. Pokemon was outright banned, and I had my cards and posters all thrown in the trash. But did you?
Were your parents against Pokemons?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Which I wasn't really into it because there was nothing but nerds that did that growing up anyways. So, that's what I told myself at least.
After Gen 1 especially, you know, once it it moved on, you know, after you got after those OG Pokemons.
I mean, it peaked at Charizard.
Right.
So after that, it was just like, meh.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, but he said Digimon was okay.
The show where a fire-breathing dragon also has a WMD strapped to his shoulders was a-okay. Or at least it was a-okay. Until a character quite literally named Devamon popped up. Dragon Ball Z was certified passable in my religious household. A series that, for the record, contains a perverted old man, a green bug monster that drinks people with his tail, and a fat pink blob that quite literally eats people after turning them into candy with his magic. All of that was fine until I got an action figure from the show, and you wouldn't believe the shock on everybody's face when I ripped off the wrapping on that Christmas gift. However, if an alternative to the problematic thing existed, we were allowed to watch that. Has Star Wars become a little too risque because one of the villains looks like the devil? Don't worry, kids. You can watch Bible Man,
Bro.
a very
Bible Man.
I had
Dude.
forgotten this was a
Yeah.
flashback.
That is
I've never heard of
Man
Bible
is
Man.
Yeah.
Very real.
It's 100% real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it growing up?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
You
sure
watch
didn't.
Bible Man?
No.
Oh, you watched Bible Man.
No. Yeah.
We had a before when we were Baptist in the early days.
Gotcha.
Before you and I met.
Yeah.
In the Baptist days, the Baptist church that we went to had a whole library, and they had
wow.
movies, and you could go in and rent movies.
Okay.
So we would rent the VeggieTale movies.
Dude, VeggieTales, it was my jammy jams.
Yeah.
So good.
VeggieTales was dope. I actually heard fairly recently from somebody that VeggieTales apparently like had a whole scenario where basically like it kind of went under because he like sold the company. He like overextended and it was this whole thing, blew up too fast, couldn't handle it. And then he ended up kind of having the company taken down. That's kind of why they like disappeared.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. But Bible Man, smash hit Bible Man.
A real thing that nobody I talked to ever believed existed. You want to watch the talking anthropomorphic creatures that teach you about friendship? No problem. As long as one of them is an asparagus, you should be fine. Honest to God, if anybody had ever seen the episode of SpongeBob where him and Patrick raise a clam together, that show would have been outright banned as well. Because God forbid we watch something that was a little too complex for our brains. Why do that when we can just take the group of 10-year-olds to watch something that's definitely child appropriate? I got to watch Saw in theaters on Easter, all because a lowercase t was involved. But as always, that's just my opinion. As always, I want to hear from you guys. What's a TV show?
So how many of you in chat went through this? Oh yeah, I see Jared McGee and Me. That was another one. I remember that one too.
The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember it. Like,
I think
all.
it was literally like a drawn character and a real kid.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Yeah. I do totally remember that now.
Never even heard of that.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
We were deep in it, bro.
Yeah. Dude.
We were.
I was lucky. I was not really
right. You weren't in like
to any of this level.
Super
I mean, we went to
house.
church and stuff, but
None of those.
That was about the extent of it in my family.
Yeah. Dude, we would get G.I. Joes. We would have to throw away the guns.
Yeah.
Which is also weird because my dad was like super Republican, Vietnam War. We had guns. I don't know. I think it's because he didn't want us shooting other people. Like, fine to have guns for hunting, not for killing. So,
right.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's it's interesting, the strange rules. Like I remember, like they was talking about the Golden Compass. I definitely remember that. I remember them freaking out trying to get that movie canceled. I remember
they were like boycotting at the theaters.
Oh yeah,
when that released,
it was a big
because the Damons.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember I read Harry Potter before Harry Potter was like hadn't fully blown up yet.
Yeah.
And then my mom like heard about it, knew I had the book and stuff. And she's like, I don't know. I think we might need to pull the plug on. I was like, no. And I came up with a way to make it be Bible adjacent.
Right.
And I was like, no, listen, Harry Potter, he's like Jesus.
Right.
And Voldemort is the devil. And like went through this whole thing. She's like, all right, you gave me a good enough reason. And I was like, it's totally cool.
Yeah,
it's just don't worry about the magic. It's doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
well, like
talk her down.
Growing up, I would play Diablo, and man, my parents were like, "What's going on the screen? There's so many demons. It's called Diablo." I'm like, literally, I'm a Nephilim and I kill demons. Like that's my job. Like it's super cool. I'm a good guy here, and they bought it. So it was great.
Yeah, that's a good way to excuse it.
Yeah.
Now, one last thing here. Coach Lindsay's back, and he had something weird. He's not giving us lingo, but he is telling us something that happened to him. And we gotta experience. Y'all gotta see this because it's phenomenal. And I haven't heard this term in a while. I used it in one of our videos. You know, if you guys aren't familiar with bricked up, but you'll see.
So I'm at lunch today, just doing a lap, making sure nobody's eating mulch or pulling a vape pen out of their hoodie sleeve. Normal middle school teacher responsibilities, okay? And this kid walks up to me holding this brick. Not like casually holding this brick. He's holding it like it belongs to the school. Like I misplaced it earlier. And I go, why do you have that? And another kid, without missing a beat, goes, oh, that's the brick. Which is wild because like I didn't know we had a brick. So I take it. And I look down at it, and someone has drawn a very confident wiener. Not rushed, not accidental. Like this was planned. Somebody's out here like, I'm going to do this right. And before I can even react, one kid from across the yard just yelled, yo, it's bricked up. And I just paused because now I'm trying to figure out, like, do I address the drawing or the fact that he used that phrase correctly? And this is not something that they cover in a teacher prep program. So I'm at lunch today, just doing a lap, making sure nobody's...
You know, they're brilliant.
Right.
Love it. Love to see it.
This is what'd be great about being in middle school.
Oh god.
So I'm at lunch today.
I bet they run this kind of stuff all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, and I'm glad to see, you know, that they're still out here drawing wieners on things.
Dude, for real. Like that was all of that I can remember from middle school is just drawing wieners.
Will always be funny.
It's true.
It's just inevitable.
100%.
Yeah. It's just like, which we've talked about it many times. You know, there's a show out there about drawing wieners that all of you need to watch. You know, you need to check it out. And every time I talk about the show, I forget the name of it.
Yep. American Vandal.
Thank you.
I gotcha.
Yep. American Vandal.
Wow, you remember something.
I know, right?
That's crazy. That one out.
Yeah.
You like,
I think I'm having a stroke right now.
Before we started, like what happened? You know, which is funny. Which everybody in the chat, y'all might have heard me talk about Megamind before. We've taken it on the show before. Completely safe substance. Y'all have taken it before.
Oh.
But I took them down to Florida, and now X-Wing and Beardo get them, and they take them before like every stream. And they're like on the Megamind.
They're optimizing out.
Because I brought a whole case, so they were taking Megamind like the whole week that I was down there. And they were like,
"You're just a Megamind dealer."
Yeah, I'm peddling Megamind.
Yeah, for free.
You better give them like a QR code and start getting a little money back.
For real.
I need a sponsorship because I'm spreading
Exactly.
the good word.
That's right.
You know, we're getting the YouTubers on the Megamind,
Right.
Because we're all realizing that we're kind of dumb. But then you take Megamind and you're like, me smart now. Like I remember words.
Megamind maxing.
Right. Megamind maxing for sure. So there's a lot, as you can see, happening on the interwebs, and I've taken you through the gamut, and we like to cover the fart stuff, and I am listen, we did the weird poop guy, we did the farting,
yes,
and I skipped over it because I was like, am I farting pooping too much this week? Are we going too hard? But you guys have got to hear this because
you were done like two of these ago.
Yeah, we were, but we're going back for just one last because this really, really made me laugh.
Hey, I done fucked around and drunk my old lady Starbucks this morning. I don't know what she had mixed up in. And you talking about gave me the shits, had me gassy.
Yeah.
I went to go get me a Black and Mild from the store and a little cold cut sandwich and shit to take to work with me and shit. The shit had me gassy. So I paid gas when I went and got me a little when I bent over and got my cold cut, shit. I got up to the counter and got ready to pay for my Black and Mild. And the clerk already looked like his nerve was bad. I get up there to pay for my Black and Mild and grab my wallet, open my wallet. That shit was all up in my wallet, man. I said, damn, my wallet stank like a motherfucker. The fart was all up in my wallet. I thought that motherfucker was gone by the time.
Oh, wow.
Best way to put it. That fart was all up in my wallet. No, you shit on your wallet, bro. You sharted your wallet.
But it's kind of funny that he's talking about Starbucks. So on your birthday,
right,
you can get a free Starbucks drink.
Yeah.
And so I Starbucks Max.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got like the biggest drink you can, had like 10 shots of espresso in it and all this shit, right?
Holy moly.
Well, now you can add protein to your Starbucks drinks.
Oh.
They didn't have it. They were like out at the store.
Yeah.
But I was like, what's really going to gas you up?
Yeah.
Getting some protein added to your shake.
Listen, I don't need anything to help me shit, okay?
Samesies, brother.
I don't need help. If anything, I need a deterrent.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be assisted.
Yeah.
But did it help you today, Matt? Did it or
and they didn't have any of the protein stuff.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Those all out.
Darn.
I would have tried it. Protein up.
Yeah. Subtle Deviancy is going to buy me the fart detector.
Nice.
Were we all here for the fart detector week?
I think I watched it.
Yeah, we talked about that. They have created fart underwear where you can detect your farts. We were talking about having like fart competitions with your fart detecting underwear.
Oh yeah.
So
they were having like rankings and stuff, right?
Granted, I'm pretty sure if you do what this guy does, your detector it's just gonna be like you shit yourself.
Yeah.
You have pooped your pants, sir. You like it. You ruined your underwear.
You have like a little alarm that goes off if it's like detects a shart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have any trouble knowing when I fart.
Yeah.
So I don't know the point of that.
You're just leaking beans all the time. You don't. You say you don't know when you fart?
No, I said I have no problem knowing whenever. I don't have a problem knowing.
I thought you said I don't even know when I fart.
No, I don't know why they would need a fart detector.
The
farts just fly out.
Yeah.
No. They just launch out. Yeah. Mo said, we were actually talking about that before you came into the chat, Mo. Yeah, I was talking about you farting in my car. Fart goblin.
I open up my wallet, that's all I smell with ass in that motherfucker. He beating on the counter. Is this all you want? I said, man, get this funky ass $5, man. Shit, all that like your nerves, man. So take this funky ass $5, man. And have a good day, man. You don't want your change? I said, put it in the donation bucket, man.
Oof.
I don't know who that is died with the picture on the bucket, but put it in there right there. Fuck me, trip me out, y'all. I ain't know you can fart in the wallet. It heals itself in the wallet. Fucked me up when I got to the counter. Hey, I thought it was the person behind me farted. Damn, $5 humming like a motherfucker, man. Even the president face on the $5 was turned the other way. I said, they gonna think this motherfucker is counterfeit. But for real, y'all, you heard me? That was on me, man. I ain't know what she had in that damn Starbucks. I just wanted to sip something. You heard me?
Sip
Fuck
something.
me up. Y'all get with me.
That's how it goes. I love it. The first comment says, no, not the Funky Five. Hold on. Yep, there he is.
Nice.
The Funky Five,
Yeah.
as one does. It's just $5 be like, Dude, honestly, comment sections everywhere are just freaking gold. Like they're so damn good. I freaking love a good comment.
There's too many funny people out there, man.
People are hilarious, man.
Yeah.
There's so many people.
If it's really people, that is.
Right.
Well, we know it's not AI, right?
Yeah. It's not the AI.
Just the pre-programmed bots.
Right.
That's right.
Right. Exactly.
Doing their shit.
But I think that's going to be it for Culture for Boomers. But we do have plenty more to talk about because we got to talk about these thick thighs saving lives. We'll go ahead and just call this. We'll call it the news. Oh, it's a twist. I'll pass Chris the bottle. Look at this bottle opener my dad got me. It's a hand. It's really weird. I don't know who he got it from, but it looks homemade. It is a homemade.
Yeah.
Like it's a guy that makes knives and stuff.
Yeah.
And he made this hatchet. It was the same dude that made this.
Oh, okay.
And
Nice.
he made this bottle opener.
Donkashay.
Bad. But yeah, so that's going to be it for Culture for Boomers. Now, we do have a few supers that I wanted to touch in on, and I do see more of you guys popping into the chat. Like I said, Mo Zamboni was here earlier. We got Cole Hauser up in the house. What's going on? What you know, Cole, about them funky fives, brother? What you know about that? And I see plenty of you guys popping in and out. Hello to everybody. Oh, and we got Jaja in here. You actually came up the other day, and we were talking about the ever-going rumor of you being an alt account for I Miss Good Movies. But we don't think that that's the case. But
I don't.
We do think you are a fellow Australian with I Miss Good Movies. But so the first thing that I wanted to bring up, and it sounds like you guys have not seen it, but I don't want to get nuked out of orbit for this video, so we're not going to really play it. But I did want to pull up, we've got a G&G article here about it, and we have a new trailer for the new Street Fighter movie coming out this year. Now, did either of you watch the trailer?
I've seen bits of it. I've not sat down and watched the whole thing yet.
Okay. And Chris, you haven't seen it? So this movie is a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited. This is probably my most anticipated movie of the year. Like,
whoa,
to that level.
Yeah.
Like, I'm that excited. I think even for people that aren't hardcore Street Fighter fans, now I do think that this is going to be loaded with fan service and shit. Like, the trailer is loaded with fan service and but like this movie is very much just being like, no, but like we're gonna be hammy and fun and ridiculous and over the top, and we're gonna put the ridiculous shit from the games in here, and we're gonna have fun with this movie. Now, one thing I want to point out, which you guys can't see him with the way that I have this video edited, but the guy here on the left is Andrew Koji, who was from Warrior. And that shows the shit, and so is he. Really good martial artist. He actually essentially played like a young Bruce Lee in Warrior. If you have not seen Warrior, watch it. It's one of the best shows, and I'm pissed as shit that it got freaking canceled. And we did a post about it in the Critical Score and stuff, and we got shared by the official Bruce Lee account. So, humble brag.
Fancy.
But because they were trying to do a campaign to get the show continued and whatever. I was like, hey, everybody on Criticless loves it. It's got like a very high most excellent. Warrior is very good. And then not Andrew, but Noah Centino or Cantino, however you say his name, is playing Ken. So this is Ryu and Ken here in the picture.
Did you say Andrew Santino, like the comedian?
Noah.
Oh, never mind.
Cantino. Now, the comedian, though, Andrew, what's-his-face, is in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yes, everyone is in this movie. Now, I'm just continuing to scroll through. There's so many people serious. There he is, Andrew Schultz.
Schultz. Okay. Yeah,
Andrew Schultz is in this movie. He's playing Don Hibaki, I think is how you say his name. He is actually playing the manager for Noah Cantino's character.
Ryu or Ken?
So he's Ken's manager. So the interesting thing here, and it looks like this trailer shows a lot more. And the approach here is that Ken is clearly like a washed up, like almost MMA level, like fighter, wrestler, something, celebrity, Hollywood, big shot, whatever. And he's like making money off of it. And then Ryu is like off, kind of washed up as well, but he was not a celebrity. So they're, as far as how they're handling these two characters, because they were very similar. They were like brothers with how the lore was and everything, but it was because they were trained together. So they had the same fighting styles, all of that. So it looks like they're sticking to all of that. But The cast here does look. Everybody in character looks like the characters, as far as Ken and Ryu.
Yeah.
And then, as the thumbnail and title for this week points out, as Chun-Li, she be looking good in this. And they literally, so the whole thing is Chun-Li's thighs. Everybody always talks about Chun-Li's thighs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's what Street Fighter is known for.
Yeah,
Right.
Literally nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Well, and it's also like the key part for any like cosplayer. Like they always got them thick thighs.
Exactly. And they are so leaning into it with this that literally in the trailer, one of the chicks, I can't remember who, to Chun-Li is like, everybody keeps talking about your thighs, like what the big deal is. And so they actually point it out in the movie, which is great. We got Balrog here, played by 50 Cent.
Hell yeah, dude. Bring back 50 Cent in movies. I love it.
That is so wild.
And the cool thing is they're really leaning into it because he's there's this whole thing with Balrog and M. Bison and the names switching in the movies and stuff. So he's technically playing Balrog, but Balrog was M. Bison. He literally has the M on his forehead.
Yeah.
So they're clearly leaning into that American/Japanese version lore and stuff. So they are considering him Balrog, though, from what I gather. Guile is being played by Cody Rhodes. He looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like who's the guy from The Boys? Yeah, he looks like Caller Urban right there. Maybe it's just the distance and the lighting. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks great in this. We got Cammy here. Now, the interesting thing, she was one of the people that caused a little bit of a hubbub because she's not. Cammy was normally like Russian or something. In this, I think she's being played by an Asian chick. Okay. But the way that they're playing the character and stuff, it looks cool. Like, so we've got Dalsum in here, old stretchy arms and legs.
Oh, heck yeah.
Super excited. He looks the part. Everybody looks the part. Now, here's M. Bison.
Yeah.
They've got him. That's being played by David Desmalchian.
Which is kind of funny. That's not who I would
have not thought to pick him.
I'm not opposed to,
but
it's
he's
just
a
not who I
very
picked.
like over the top actor.
Yeah.
And actually, Pickle Lips is right. She was a British agent. I was thinking she was Russian or something or like German, but yeah, she's a British agent.
And she's played by an Asian girl now?
Yeah, now she is.
So it's like reverse whitewashing.
Right, exactly.
Asian washing. I like it. I'm
Yeah.
actually here for that. So
Right,
let's do more of
I'm
that.
proud of you for not saying a color. Good job, man.
Good job.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yellow. That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Yellow.
We said whitewashing. Why not say, Asian
They
washing?
got
It's
Vega. Interestingly enough, too, he's being played by Orville Peck, who is notoriously wears a mask. He's a country artist guy who always has the mask. So he's playing Vega.
The concern with that is you have to be able to fight.
Right. Well,
so you're getting like non-actors and as far as I know, he doesn't know how to fight.
Right.
And
Well,
being
I mean,
like, hey,
he's
you
got a
gotta fight.
mask, so he just does the acting portions and
Sure.
because he has TV and stuff and different things. So
Okay.
Now I don't know if he has officially shown his face or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that he's been on some things and wears different masks and stuff. But obviously, like with his character, for example, they can make it look like he can fight.
Yeah.
Now, from what I gather, there was a lot of training and stuff. They've taken this movie pretty serious. It seems like they're being pretty legit about it. We got Zangief looking like a freaking beast. He looks the part, has the crazy chest hair and everything in there. He's pulling some dudes on a tractor, like just it looks great. And it also says this guy, Oliver Richards, who's playing him, is 7'2".
Oh, we've seen him in some stuff.
Like,
he's in Stretch.
Was he? Oh, yeah, because is he the guy that was the mountain?
No, but he's
dude?
the one who's the truck driver, the truck driver, the tow driver in Stretch.
Yeah. He's an absolute monster.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute
Huge
monster.
dude.
And E Honda's in here looking the part. I'm not familiar with this actor, but he looks great in the trailer. We got Akuma, who looks freaking awesome, and that's Roman Reigns. So they're going with another wrestler, bringing him in, having him play Akuma. He's got the red eyes, the big ball anal beads around his neck. He's looking the part, and he was a hidden character, as it says down here. He was a hidden character in Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So they're bringing him in. Blanca looks pretty dope.
That does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they've said who's playing Blanca no, it's Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is going to be Blanca. So he's going to be in several things this year with him playing Blanca, and then he's also going to be in Supergirl playing Lobo. So he's going to be in a few things. I'm curious to see how they take that. But then, like I said, we got Dan Hibiki played by Andrew Schultz. He's going to be in here. And then Don Savage or Savage or however you say his name is going to be played by Eric Andre.
Hilarious.
The character up is kind of a joke. He's an announcer and talking in the trailer and stuff.
Yeah.
We got Joe, who's being played by this guy. I'm not familiar with his name, but he's in kind of the later So they're bringing a lot of characters in, like people from the later games and stuff here.
They're
so like
shooting
Julie.
their load.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie. The trailer is stacked, and we can show tiny little bits here. One thing I wanted to show, if we can do it without fully getting popped.
Better mute it.
Yeah, we can even show the sound if I pause it enough, which granted, if it doesn't play. So one of the things here, if you want to grab your headsets, you can hear it. But one of the things that I liked a lot about this trailer was the style. They're going very like stylistically heavy in this trailer, and it doesn't just look like a run-of-the-mill movie, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're going with character and personality, and I want to skip ahead. So like here you'll see Guile and kind of what he looks like. Like I love how ridiculous the hair and stuff looks like. Look at Cody Rhodes there. Like, hey, he's got the hair. He looks great.
But only one of which will be
And there's Cammy. Like she looks good. Like they're going I love that they're going costume accurate with all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they really need to, and they've proven with some movies that if you go accurate, the fans are gonna love it, and you're gonna do well.
It's kind of like with One Piece.
Yeah.
You know, it works when you go accurate. And I mean, just Peter Sanders, Bison, he's got the claws here. Like, so many of these characters just, and there's Eric Andre.
Yeah.
So he's doing the big announcer thing. He has like an American flag freaking bullhorn.
Yeah.
A lot of the fighting and stuff looks really, really good. So I wanted to show this scene just to kind of show some of the character with what they're doing here.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
Like,
beating up the cars. Yeah.
Stuff. Like the fact that they're putting that in here, they're adding this like stylistic MTV stuff in here.
I'm Ken Masters.
Like they're being completely comfortable, making it hammy, making it fun, like leaning into what this should be. Now I'm seeing some people bitch about that, and I'm just kind of like, but why though?
Yeah.
Like like.
Just have a good time with it. Like bring back the fun 90s stuff, which I feel like that's kind of what they're going towards.
Oh, absolutely. Like I don't think that this is a movie that needs to be played overly seriously.
Right.
But there's a lot of stylistic choices that you can tell here where like the movie just looks like it has a whole lot of character to it. Oh yeah, there's the scene where she talks about the thighs.
Yeah.
I was gonna play it. Let's see, but it's not liking me skipping back and forth. But yeah, so it was Cammy talking to Chun-Li.
The booty ladies.
Yep. Like Dawson just looks great too.
Yeah.
I think
I'll be interested to see how the graphics look with it.
The what?
The graphics look with his stretchy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And they haven't shown that yet.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see it.
I don't see what the big deal is.
But like even just with all the stylistic fighting and them just how all of the fighting and stuff in general looks in it to me looks really good as well. And I think that there's just a lot of big personalities in the movie, so I think that they're not gonna. I think that they're letting people overact. They're letting people like.
Yeah.
I say overact. You know what I mean? Like they're letting them lean into the character, which I think is a good sign.
Right.
Now, as Sweet Potato said, he said Cammy's mid. I agree. Cammy's not quite thick enough. You know, she's but she works. She works.
Yeah.
We'll see. So, but even some of the special effects and stuff in this looks like they're doing a good job. Like it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was some abracadabra shit.
What's going
Oh, there was the
there.
stretch.
Yeah.
The stretch, and it looked good.
That was some abracadabra shit.
What's going
There we go, right there. Quick
Yeah,
shot.
I mean, it's just quick and they hide it.
Right.
So they're like, you can tell it's a stretched arm, but you're
Right.
not going to like see it.
Right. It looks there.
Sure.
And there's Blanco, like looks really cool.
Yeah. I bet it'll be fun.
That a fireball came out of Ryu.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a fun movie.
Yeah.
For sure.
It just looks legitimately really fun. And I don't know. Personally, I am.
It's terrible.
About it. Sweet Potato Night, not excited about it, but
well, he's talking about M.
Bison specifically.
Yeah, I we'll see. We'll see an execution, and all of this. Obviously, we've got to see it IRL. And the bigger thing is to see, you know, like everybody's been getting pretty freaking excited about this new He-Man movie, you know? And
Oh, yeah.
I am very excited about the new He-Man movie. It looks great. They look like they're doing some really cool promotional stuff. Looks like they're having fun with it. And we're having the same effect that keeps happening, which is we're having folks freaking these actors coming in and running their mouths and saying stupid shit, like saying the whole movie's about toxic masculinity and stuff. And it's just like, what the fuck? It's a He-Man movie. What are we doing? Like,
yeah,
it almost is concerning because then it's just like, well, is this movie going to be super like chocked full of like woke stuff?
Right.
And you're just like,
just lame gay ass propaganda, commentary stuff, or is it like, you know, they're going around saying that, but is it that the movie actually leans into that and the fun of that and like the machismo? But like these actresses and people speaking on it are being like, no, it's about toxic masculinity, but it's like, no, it's about machismo. Like you're using the wrong terminology. You're using your like 2020 terminology and you're torpedoing your fucking movie. Because that's the thing. You start running your mouth and saying stupid shit like that. That's how you tank a movie. That's how you make the fans not show up.
Right.
Is you come out there saying that the whole movie is about toxic masculinity.
Yeah. Also, like, who wants to work with somebody or hire an actor to work on a movie that's just going to trash talk what they're working on? It seems like it's bad business, too.
well, that's exactly what's happening to, I don't know, what that chick that played Snow White. Like Rachel something or another.
Weiss?
She does that. She like shit talks every project she's on, and then they've all tanked.
Yeah, rightfully so.
A lot to her like shit talking,
Right.
Exactly.
and it's just ruined. And now I don't think she's blacklisted, but nobody wants to work with her
because she's notorious. Like Rachel Ziegler has become notorious for not shutting the fuck up.
Yeah,
and like that's the thing is, it's like if I was an actor, and you know that's kind of the thing where it's like if all of yeah, as it says yes, she is Ziegler. And it's one of those things where it's like, if I was an actor, the last thing, like if I got a whiff of like, oh, like I'm saying things that the fans don't like, this might be hurting my movie. Maybe I'm just going to be quiet. Like, it's a good movie. You're all going to love it. I worked really hard. Everyone involved worked really hard. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Right.
That's all you need to say.
And do what like all the other people do for all of time, you know, is just wait 10 years and then talk shit about it. You know, like don't kill it before it even releases.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing. You can do several bad movies. There's plenty of actors and actresses out there that like crank out like bad franchises, bad movies.
Yeah.
And they just don't talk shit about their franchises, and they still get hired in Hollywood to continue to act.
Right. And that's the thing where they got spoiled. They went through that short little span there from like 2018, 19, especially 2020, up until about 2021, 22.
Yeah.
Maybe 21, where it was like, it was a free-for-all. And like the industry was letting them do it. They were shoving all the shit in the movies and everything. And they hadn't fully seen the after effects of like the fact that like after running your mouth and saying all this stuff, it hurts the project. Like it hurts it. Where it's like, okay, for one, if you're going to ram a movie full of all that stuff, the smartest thing to do is kind of like what they did with fucking Barbie. You don't say shit.
Right.
You don't tell everyone this is the wokest movie ever made, because Barbie was definitely one of the wokest fucking movies ever made. Like I unfucking bearable. I know.
I didn't see it that way.
It's so funny though, because it was like almost anti-woke.
Right.
Because everyone was pulling for Ken and men, and you're just like, well, that's funny.
So that was accidental though. Like that wasn't an intentional thing to make everyone like Ken more than Barbie, while spending the whole movie shitting on Ken and all the Kens and whatever. It was like, which that was the whole thing, is the writing in that movie was clearly confused, and they didn't. It was a mess. So, which is why I'm even more terrified that dumbass is who's going to be rebooting The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Like, holy shit!
Well, recasting, gender swapping, like everybody.
Aslan's a freaking woman now.
Yeah,
like
nice.
It's just one of,
but it is Tilda, right?
Yeah, I think it is Tilda Swinton. I think.
So I'm like,
which rumor has also that it's either her or somebody similar. They're doing the same freaking thing in this new Harry Potter show with Voldemort.
Yeah, I think that's just a real rumor though, because I've not seen anybody talk about that. Like it popped up as a blip, and then nobody's talked about it since.
Well, and that's the problem though. They're dealing with all kinds of bad press from Black Snape. And that has caused them a clusterfuck because the woke people are pissed.
Talk about the stupidest, like
everyone's fucking
flop ever.
You want to talk about the most ratioed video on the internet now? Apparently, it is officially got like some like the ratio to downvotes to upvotes has gotten so insane that it's like breaking records.
Yeah.
So I mean, they fucked up.
Dude, I'm on board for Black Snake personally. Like, I'm not obviously a Harry Potter person, but some of the videos I've seen, just like, dude, it's so good. I love it.
But
also, are you saying that they're going to turn Voldemort into a woman?
Yeah.
Because that seems very anti, like, it should be white man bad. Not woman bad.
White woman.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be a Karen.
Right.
Oh,
make
true.
Voldemort a
True.
Karen.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Just make Voldemort that's really the root of all evil.
Yeah.
That Voldemort is a Karen.
Yeah.
And
A store manager.
Bob Cud and everything.
Right.
Yeah, store managers or Horcrux. Did I say that right? Is that a right thing?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I think that would be perfect, and I would absolutely watch that. Now, we do have a couple supers I wanted to go ahead and pull up here really quick because we had Quagmire answering a question from earlier. Quagmire for $10. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. It says $10. Critical Drinker voiced a character in the audiobook for Dungeon Crawler Carl. This I didn't know about. And I was going to bring this up to Matt because he's a big fan of Dungeon Crawler Carl. The writer is a douche.
I think it's really what happened is fame got to his head.
Yeah.
And then he started being like,
Right.
well,
yeah.
I'm now going to be super political.
Right. Well, and he's a fucking coward is what he is. Like, that's the thing. That's what he did signals is that he has Drinker do a voice of the character and stuff. And then then the author turns around and disavows him and is like, I don't want anything to do with him. I wish I could just remove him from the book.
That's totally like a bitch move because you were literally
you had
him on somehow.
Right. You wanted him because you liked him. You appreciated him, whatever. You
Right.
brought him on board. And then you're just going to catch flack for working with him and stab him in the fucking back.
So did Critical Drinker do something since then that it would like trigger this?
He's
or?
not woke. Like and he's not even like Drinker.
And he never has been.
No,
that's the strange thing. Critical Drinker's always just been himself.
Right.
And he's very much known for how
Freethinker,
he is.
he's
Like,
whatever. Like he's
sure.
Whether you like him or not, but he's not changed.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years. And as far as I know, these book series is relatively new, like last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And basically Drinker's whole point was he's like, I helped you, you wanted my help. You needed me, you're on the rise and you bring me in. And then now that you're getting a Hollywood TV show made and everyone starts dredging up that you worked with me and makes a big deal out of it, instead of being like, I don't care to comment on this. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. He's a good person, whatever.
Yeah.
You turn around and stab him in the fucking back. Like, what a bitch. What a bitch.
Coward.
Yeah, seriously, coward. Like, and that's the thing where it's like, you don't let these people win. Whether it was right or left, like let's say either way, it's like if I was to like work with some crazy freaking leftist, whatever, and do something with them, but they were treated me well and whatever, I'd be like, look, they treated me well. They're a nice person. We don't agree on everything. I don't fucking care.
Right.
Or vice versa. Same thing with this guy, where it's just you'd be like, look, we got along well. He did a good job for us. We worked together. He was nice to me.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about it.
I'm sure not just a little contributed to the success of it,
Right, exactly.
Those things matter.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He helps you succeed, and then you stab him in the back. So, yeah, it's bullshit. But anyways, he's talking about the audio. He did the audiobook of Dungeon Crawler Carl, and the author, since getting the movie deal, denounced the Critical Drinker. Sad. Yes, it is super sad, and it's bullshit. And
I wonder if that was some Hollywood working right there.
Oh, probably.
Where that was like part of him getting like a movie deal. They were like, you need to distance yourself from him.
Right.
Which you have to put out a statement where you like don't agree with him or whatever.
And that's the thing, like at rip, that you do when you're in that scenario is you're like, no, you guys want my fucking book.
Right.
You want my material.
Right.
I'm going to work with who I want to work with, and I'm going to associate with who I want to work with, and I'm definitely not going to fucking disavow someone that hated me or that helped me.
Right. Yeah.
I'll disavow someone that hates me. I'm not going to do that. Like, and that's always rule number one is when they ask you to disavow someone, you don't fucking do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, period. You don't bend to the mob.
Period.
You never do it. Never freaking do it. And we got Weird Robot in here for 2, says, thanks for the link. My dad will love this. You are welcome. Yeah.
Nice.
See if you're, talk to your dad about tight butthole farts. You are welcome.
Squeakers.
And we got the legend in here, Subtle Deviancy, says, for $4.99, says, for Blaine Donner for charcoal briquettes and barbecue sauce for his grill, and to build a replica covered wagon in the backyard. You're wild. You're
Western theme.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. I appreciate it, and thanks for the charcoal briquettes, brother. And yeah, I can never have too much barbecue sauce. We love it around this house for sure. Thanks for the $5.99. And we got Bob Loves Movies, also another consistent one in here, and was on the show last week. Go check out Bob's channel. He does good stuff over there. And for 20, he says, I've got to head out for the night. Looking forward to Street Fighter, and Titan AE was rad. So he did watch Titan AE and reviewed it because it sounded like he had not seen it before we decided to review it.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Like this movie is just something that slid past a lot of people.
Yeah, that's surprising to me. Because it was kind of like, I don't know, pretty big sci-fi. Like it wasn't, there weren't a lot of movies like this at that time. So
yeah, no, totally agree. And he says it was rad. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Take care, everyone. Later, Bob. Take it easy, buddy. You're probably not in here anymore, but thanks a bunch. We really do appreciate it. And actually, we do need to go ahead and move on into our review before time gets away with us, as it usually does. Now, to everyone who it might not have seen this movie or is just curious about it, we're not going to like spoil it right at rip. So definitely hang around. We're going to talk about it some, let you know if this is something you should check out. We'll look at some of the reviews within Criticless and all of that, and we don't really have to dig deep into it. Now, this is one where technically there could be spoilers and stuff, but we'll try our best to kind of avoid some of that and just talk about structurally and just how this movie is and all of that, and what these guys' thoughts were on it, and all of your thoughts as well. And you know, if everybody liked it or not. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and dig into that. And I am going to we'll run the Humpy Ladies and the review bumper. You're welcome. All right, so on to Titan AE. So we talked about this a little bit early on, is just a minute ago really too, is like how many people kind of just overlooked and totally missed this movie. Now, all of that is the case, but also there's another little caveat here that I don't know how many of you guys realize, or like a little fun fact, I guess you could say, about this movie and the guy that directed it. Are you guys aware of like the level of legendary status that is connected to this movie?
There's a lot.
Sort of. I saw Gary Oldman is tied to it.
So
he's a producer and maybe co-director.
Yeah,
he doesn't co-direct, but there are a lot of big actors in this movie, like Matt Damon, Drew Barrymore, Bill Pullman, Jim Brewer, Ken Hodgson. Let's see who else is in here. There was some more big, which the big ones is Drew Barrymore and Matt Damon for sure.
Pullman,
and Pullman,
Bill Pullman, obviously.
So those big three. But Nathan Lane's in here. You'd know him if you saw him. John Leguizamo's in here. There's a lot of famous people. Also, so Gary Goldman. It's not Gary Oldman.
Oh, never mind.
Goldman, who was attached to this.
Is Joss Whedon? Did I see his name? I could have seen somebody else's.
I didn't. I don't think he's attached to this. I didn't see his name anywhere. Now, the bigger thing here, though, with Titan AE is the director. And like I said, it's the legendary status connected to this movie. That being the guy that directed it and what he has done. The man that directed this, Don Bluth, is the guy that did The Secret of Nim, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Anastasia, The Land Before Time, An American Tale.
Dude, American Tale.
That's why this movie didn't do well.
What?
Not that this stuff's not good.
Right.
The thing was all those movies did not have the same distribution.
It's because they're not like Disney movies. Those are the big animated movies. He has made a ton of legendary films that feel like they should be Disney movies but aren't.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, Land Before Time, Rockadoodle is freaking dope.
Land Before Time. Land Before Time was George Lucas and Steven Spielberg.
Nope. Land Before Time is this guy.
They were involved with it somehow.
They might have been not director. This guy directed it. Don Bluth is who directed this. They might be on as producers or something. I don't know, but he was the director. Yeah, feel free to look.
I will look. It's one of my favorite movies.
Right.
Yeah, true.
And the list goes on. Like I said, he was attached to literally the video game Dragon's Lair, which is like a legendary video game. This guy has done a lot of very high profile, like just legendary films. And Did y'all ever see Rockadoodle? I brought that up a minute ago.
Actually, yeah. Zena loved it growing up.
Me too.
And so it wasn't something I grew up with.
Okay.
But we've watched it a couple times in the last couple of years because Zena keeps trying to be like, should make our son like it.
It's a wild movie.
And he's still just like, meh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't like that old art style of a lot of, like older.
And because it is old. Yeah. But, and I mean, that's the thing too. He was attached to a lot of the old, like OG Disney movies too. That was where he got his start. I mean, The Sword in the Stone, Fox and the Hound, The Rescuers Down Under.
I mean, every great childhood movie.
Yes. This
him.
dude has had his hands in to some degree.
That's
like
crazy.
He has just been involved with some absolute bangers of children's movies. So that's a little, more connected to this movie. And the interesting thing here is that, like we said, is he most of his really big ones wasn't like Disney films.
Right.
They were animated with other studios. And you can tell even in the animation style in this, it feels like his other movies, but this was very much during an experimental animation style.
Yeah.
And they're mixing different styles here, where there's the 3D computer generated animation and then the traditional. Now, it did allow for some interesting things that that jumped out to me with the cinematic quality, where what they would do, I don't know if you noticed it, was there would be camera pans.
Yeah.
Which you don't see in animated movies.
Right.
And a camera will literally like pan around in certain scenes and you're like, holy shit. Like,
it shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
This is
not
animated.
supposed
What's going on here?
Right. Yeah. It just takes a ton of animation, which they did. I feel like it was kind of a mixed situation where they would have like the background, like the majority of the scene would be CG, but then the characters would still be animated normally.
And yeah, as Jared said, rotoscoping. Yeah, there's a lot of rotoscoping stuff.
Yeah.
There were actually some things in this movie after just coming off of Heavy Metal that actually kind of reminded me a bit of Heavy Metal, even though they're like 20 years apart. There was some vibes of some of that as well in this movie. And so Pickle Lips says that producers are George Lucas, Kathleen Kennedy. Don't speak, Kathleen. We don't talk about that around here.
I hate that she was involved with so many good movies too.
So many amazing.
Yeah.
And then you think that she would have done amazing things with like
Right.
having so much power, and instead,
Right. Nope.
Yeah.
She was clearly just a glorified name attached to a lot of very good things.
Well, like people can turn bad, It's
Right.
the story of Darth Vader, right?
Right.
Anakin.
Exactly. The
Yep.
villain arcs for sure.
Yep.
So Titan A is a very interesting film with some very interesting history and things tied to it as well. After seeing it this time, it definitely does make sense why I was confusing some things, especially like with the rotoscoping stuff and some of that experimental art, with confusing it with Treasure Planet.
Sure.
I have not seen this movie since it came out in 2000, literally, or whenever the first time I saw it. Maybe I saw it after the fact or whatever it was. I have not seen it since then. Chris, you had seen it, correct? And you've seen it recently.
Yeah, I actually just saw it. Well, time means nothing to me, so it was probably maybe like 6 months to close to a year, something like that. So fairly recently, yeah.
Okay. And then Matt had never seen it.
no, I've seen it really recently.
Had seen it. Okay.
This is another one of those movies that Xena really liked it.
Right.
And so if we would see it streaming somewhere, we would try to put it on, and because we're trying to like culture our child with things of our youth.
Yeah.
And so we would put things on like this.
Right.
I've seen most of these movies because anything we watch a lot of movies at home, and so anything that's like relatively kid friendly,
right,
we'll put on and like try to watch.
Yeah. Lots of animated movies.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And this is so like if you're a 2000s kid, this movie is definitely one that you knew of or at least heard of, seen around, whatever. Like you were familiar with it to some degree, but it definitely did miss people by. But it's like you had to be right in that age bracket. And I'll say this: I don't know if it might have honestly been bad for me that I just watched Treasure Planet first.
Yeah.
Because Treasure Planet is so good.
It is incredible.
It is a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very few complaints. I do have some complaints about this movie. I think that, and I say complaints, it is, most of them honestly revolve around some of the animation stuff.
Yeah.
And even how some of the voice acting is.
It's Matt Damon. Like,
yeah, I mean, it is Matt.
You can't have super high expectations for this man.
Right.
Yeah.
For the voice acting.
Yeah.
There is some of the voice acting stuff, but it's not a perfect film, but it is a very ambitious one.
Right.
And I definitely still appreciate it. I just, and it absolutely, it rides that line where you're like, There's one scene where I was like, "Is this a kids movie?" Like, I actually put it in the I put it on the thumbnail. There's a shower scene in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just also like this movie clearly like jump started some Asian kinks for some people without a fucking doubt.
Oh yeah.
I'll stay quiet.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Also, a definite no for nowadays, being that Cameron Diaz is playing an Asian chick. They don't do that anymore.
Right.
That you don't see that one ever happen. That can go the other way around, as Matt said with his yellow washing. But but it's not safe to have the whites playing an Asian character. But they do that in this movie. Honestly, Cameron Diaz did a really good job.
Yeah.
But also, I don't even really think that's just Matt Damon's fault.
It's Drew Barrymore.
Or Drew Barrymore. Sorry, not Cameron Diaz. Drew Barrymore. I get the two of them confused all the time, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why? So they're both in
Charlie's Angels.
I guess that's what it is. Yeah.
That's all I've got.
Yeah. I get those two confused all the time in my head for some reason. But so this movie, though, it's a tight hour and a half, not too much fluff. Like it does what it came to do and it gets out. And I'm sure some of that had to do with the experimental animation and like the fact that was probably a bit expensive. I don't know a ton of lore behind this movie. I didn't get to do a bunch of digging. Sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't. I didn't with this one. But I'm not as interesting as it was to see them experiment. I'm not crazy about some of the character designs and just some of the look of this movie.
Interesting.
You like it?
I like the character designs. I think, especially like the cricket-legged lady, the weapons master, like
kangaroo,
the cricket-legged lady. Did I stutter? No, I liked her. I liked the design of those alien. Like the bad guys were kind of lackluster, but some of them
not like the bad guys at all.
Yeah, they're super.
They're just kind of like
nothing burgers.
Yeah, it's just anamorphous blobs of like they're just like these cubey, robot-y nothings.
Yeah, they probably should have at least defined a couple of them, like the leaders more or something, to give them like an actual like form of sorts.
Right.
They did. They have the leader was.
Yeah,
he was the only one that talked. Well, there was a one bad guy that talked, and so
yeah, there was only one that really said much of anything. But yeah, they just kind of look the same. Like they all look the same. They're just a little lackluster. And then with the animation stuff now, and then like I said, with some of that audio, where it just didn't quite feel like it matched up, or it didn't feel.
It didn't feel natural.
It didn't feel natural, right? Where it's like some of the audio to me almost felt like I'm like, I can feel you in the sound booth versus like this feels natural and organic in this scenario. And you can always tell when an animated movie like gets that sound right and not.
Yeah.
And that's the other interesting thing though that I've noticed with Don Bluth movies is that like it's actually, and I don't know if this is a known thing if people talk about it. I don't know enough about. I don't watch a ton of animated films in all honesty.
Yeah.
But it is one of those things where I noticed that like he kind of has this. A lot of his movies have that semi-disjointed like audio where it's not quite. It's not like watching like a Disney animated movie or something like one of these like, hyper high polished animated movies. But it's not like a really standout bad thing. I just more so noticed it. I don't even know how to point it out or if anybody else even really if that jumped out at y'all or if this is just kind of a me thing.
I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
But it wasn't like a meh thing. It was just kind of like you know, I noticed it. So But I did have a good time with it. I had fun, but I want to hear y'all's thoughts, kind of where y'all rate this thing, where it sits on a Criticless scale, like where it sits with you.
I guess I'll go first.
Go for it, Matt.
So I've seen it a couple times now. Like you were saying earlier, I didn't grow up with it, or I said earlier too, like I didn't grow up with this. I honestly, I think I saw it maybe once when I was younger. Totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
Rewatched it a couple years ago, and I've seen it like this might be like my third time seeing it in a span of a couple years. I like this movie, but I forget this movie.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
And I don't have any complaints about the movie. I think besides I don't really like the computer generated stuff. I don't like that. It just doesn't work for me. I prefer the hand drawn.
It worked in Treasure Planet.
Well, I think that's just because Disney had the money.
Yeah.
I think Disney had the money.
Great in Treasure Planet.
But in this, you can tell like it's jarring, especially because you're having the two tones of the hand drawn and the computer generated kind of going against each other. So that I have, and I understand it. Sometimes I'm like, this is cool.
Right.
These aliens not only are electricity, but they are literally designed. They're like created differently.
Right.
So it is a cool, real difference between aliens and humans.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so I can appreciate it on that level, but also I'm just like, oh, this is
It's kind of jarring because it is this very clean traditional art style up against a very harsh, like not polished CG animation.
Yeah.
So
it's like that PBS TV show level animation. I don't know if y'all ever watched any, like, I don't know. I can't even think of any of the names of the shows, but it's very low quality.
Yeah. Which I'm sure this wasn't low quality. I'm sure this cost them an arm and a leg to do.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I mean, for the time, that's the thing. It's like it looks good.
Yeah.
It's just you can see the age. I think back then you wouldn't have noticed it quite as much. You're like, oh, this is some interesting stuff they're doing.
I will say this came out a year after The Matrix, just to kind of put that in
Right.
perspective. So,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, not that great.
It's not like super polished,
Right.
You know, but and that's the thing though, is I think that a lot of people also look past some of that because this is hard sci-fi for a kids movie.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this is not like Treasure Planet was more of a like this is our own rules in this world. Like we're putting pirate ships in space,
Right.
Like we're not needing space suits or any of that crazy shit. This is like grounded in real world. This is in our reality, into the world. That's the other thing with Don Bluth movies. He's like, I'm gonna put some messed up stuff in to make you bad.
Yeah.
Like,
And dark.
I'm gonna kill a parent for sure,
Right.
in a Disney type way,
Mhm.
and like make you feel bad and all of that. So like, he definitely goes for a different vibe, and he stays consistent with that.
Yeah. It's just a little sprinkling of trauma. You just have
Right.
to, I like
Just
dusting.
that trauma.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And I do definitely appreciate it for what it is, though. I'm just not as crazy about some of the like art style and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Is this a rad for you, Matt?
It's a high rad.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't have any complaints really because I can complain, but I can also appreciate.
Right.
So that's where I'm having a difficult time with my score because I can, out of one side of my mouth, say, oh, I didn't like the style. But the other side, I go, that's cool that they did that.
Right.
So I don't want to like harp on it too much because of it.
Right.
So that I think I'm sitting at a high rad. And mainly because I forget this movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And like the music choices were pretty good.
It's cool.
It's one of those movies where I'm surprised you didn't talk about it to a degree because there's
it's very 2000s.
Very 2000s like choice music.
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate the music for what it is and for the time that it comes from.
Yeah.
And there's some like interesting bands attached to it, and but it's also in the way where it's like a lot of needle drops, and it's not in a way of like, you know, where Treasure Planet's like, hey, we're gonna get the Goo Goo Dolls to like do a song.
Yeah.
This is like, we're gonna make a soundtrack for this movie,
Right.
and it's gonna be very 2000s.
Yeah.
Super. And so you're gonna be on board with that or you're not.
Well,
Right.
It's also very noticeable.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
you notice the songs. It's not something where it's just like making the movie better necessarily.
Right.
It's here's a scene with a song you might recognize.
Right.
That's going to be there.
Yeah.
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 So
And so that is it's neat, but it's not like, oh man, you know,
Right.
And it's not a ton of like radio songs where you know all of them.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
kinda
bands
like,
you
I recognize this
recognize.
band.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
More
I think
than-
I looked, I specifically fast forwarded through the credits to look at the music to see. I was like, who are these bands?
Right.
There was only like
Is
two that I
Lit in
recognized.
there?
Yeah. Lit is one of them. Jamiroquai was one. And then I can't remember. There was
one.
no,
I don't know why.
I didn't.
I've always
I didn't.
associated Creed with Titan AE.
Yeah. Maybe Scott Stapp
He could, Stapp.
just did it himself, not under Creed. I don't remember seeing
Right.
Creed.
Okay.
But
so what
yeah.
I see here, we've got a Power Man 5000. Let's go.
right.
We got Lit. We got Jamiroquai, Walking Souls, and Splashdown. That Splashdown I recognized to them. Outside of that, not really recognizing the names, but there was like 11 tracks
Right.
on this that were, you know, the needle drop songs.
Yeah, and it was all performed by these artists. So it was like songs that AE made or were made for AE, Titan AE,
right.
and that they just performed them.
Got
So
it.
it's not even like their own songs. So that's why they're not radio songs, you know?
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and Chris, where do you sit with this on a Criticless scale? Currently on the app, we're sitting at a 79%. So we're one away from a rad that's 26 people. And it has been coming down a little bit. And I was looking at my friends with benefits. So Matt, you haven't reviewed it in the app yet.
No, not yet, but I'll probably give it like a 79.
Okay, 79 from Matt.
Yeah.
And Chris, where are you at?
You know, I do enjoy this movie. It is definitely a Kyle that you're thinking of, probably that really enjoys it.
Yeah.
I did like it. I mean, it's a good movie. It's very bold. You know, there wasn't a lot of movies. I can't think of any outside of, you know, unknown anime movies that we never watched that, you know, from the 90s or whatever. But anyways.
Right.
So it was a unique idea. It is very much has a Treasure Planet feel, even though this came out first. But, yeah, the art style threw me off. The dialogue is bad, but overall, I would probably rate this like a 75. Would probably be so. Still in the rad territory, I think.
Right.
Is that right?
It is.
Yeah. You dig it. It's a rad, but it's not like, hey, this is like a must see right now.
Right.
It's very much a product of the times. But I think because of the experimental nature, I think it might hurt it a little bit as far as having the staying power of something like Brave Little Toaster or Land Before Time or whatever. You know, those types of movies.
All the movies that do emotional damage.
Right,
yeah, dude.
Exactly. All those Don Bluth movies where you're trying to traumatize children.
Takes a toll.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, but I do think that it's solid. It does have those interesting scenes though, where it's like makes this. It has the shower scene, and I'm like, whoa, like,
yeah,
oh yeah.
It's a PG-13 animated movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Except it's just PG.
Right. It's just PG.
Yeah.
And she's like in or out, and he's like, I'll stay in. While
yeah, exactly. Oh. Turn around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're like, all right, bro. All right.
How much do y'all think that Halo was affected by the bad guys in this? I feel like the Reach, is that what they're called?
Oh no, well, yeah, that this was like the Covenant.
Or Covenant, that's the one.
This was like the Covenant. Let's see, when did Halo come out?
I feel like after this, but
yeah,
maybe.
So
I'm pretty
Halo
sure
Combat Evolved
it's like
came out in 2001, so the following year. So they were probably already in development.
Yeah, they would have been well into development, but I feel like both
I
of them
had
probably
the exact same thought, Chris.
Yeah, I was like, man,
yeah,
and I don't even play that Halo that much, but I was just like, these look like those bad guys.
It does look and feel like the Halo bad guys for sure, just with less character.
Yeah,
for sure. But it does have that vibe, and that's the thing where you got to kind of commend them to, where you're like, this is a legit sci-fi movie for kids,
right?
This is not. They're not playing around. Like this is.
This is. Do you want to get weird with sci-fi?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's very honestly. It's a pretty cool like introductory sci-fi kind of film.
Yeah.
For kids, like I think that they did a good job with that component of it.
Right.
Yeah. So I actually did just completely screw up our
static.
Mistakes. I was trying to change something and I did a really bad thing. But anyways, yeah. But I appreciate that about it. But I'm kind of there with you, Chris. I'm probably gonna be like a 70, 71.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So the lowest.
Both of us.
Mid-rad.
Yeah.
Mid-rad.
Yeah.
So none of us are most excellent, but had a good time. I don't think it is a full-on most excellent, but I do think that it's a good time, and I definitely get why people would love it, and it's nostalgic for what it was and when it came out. Now, kind of scrolling through and looking through here, we got Probably Toxic in here. Gave it an 81%. This was
nice.
16th review of Animation April.
Nice.
So impressive.
Wow.
Love to see it.
One a day.
And yes, the poster for this movie is terrible. 1000% agree. It just looks weird. You're like, that's like a CG ship.
I feel like they're trying to play off something here. I'm trying to like rack my brain what it was.
Right. It's just not great. Which honestly, I don't think that the animation does a great job of advertising itself.
Animated movies?
No.
Or
this
just the animation.
Specific animation. In this movie, when I see the characters, I'm just kind of like outside of the movie. When the movie's rolling, I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. Like I like it all right. But when I see screenshots and stuff, I'm like, I don't like the way that looks.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's just a me thing, but it definitely has that effect. And clearly, Probably Toxic's talking about it kind of with the animation on the poster and stuff too. Now, My Dixie, I haven't seen him in the chat, but he gave it a
just thinking that too.
Yeah, he gave it a 52%. Now, at least this review doesn't start out with him talking crap about me picking this movie. That wasn't the chat. that picked this movie, by the way.
That's why he couldn't.
That was on the chat. That was you guys. Now, he did get a downvote by, I don't know, Deacon Eyes, whoever that is. Not familiar, but putting you on blast, buddy. You're welcome. Bob Rogers liked this, though, and liked it better than Treasure Planet. What?
Wow.
Because he's very mad because Treasure Planet is a technical like remake adaptation of Treasure Island, and it doesn't like remake / adaptation.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, except it's a space pirate adventure.
This is so well done. It's not just like a copy and paste.
No, I know.
Do the same thing.
Oh, him and I have been going back and forth about Treasure Planet. But he liked this more because it's an original IP. Puts it right there in the start original. That's why it's like he wants original IP stuff. So that's why I liked it. But gave it a 75%. So I love it. You at least had a good time with it. Life on Marshmallows, who is in the chat, gave it a 64%. And this was day 15 of Animation April, and talking about the space theme too, and an interesting premise, some unique characters. That's the thing too that you can tell with Don Bluth though, and that I wasn't as crazy on. And I was talking about some of the character designs where it was like all the aliens was just like, that's a bat, that's a turtle, that's a kangaroo, that's a, and I'm like,
that's a mole.
You get to make aliens, brother.
Yeah.
Don't make them a bunch of like.
I think he was trying to make them at least slightly grounded.
I guess
because it's so sci-fi already.
Right.
He was like, I'm trying, because in my mind that's
more
what I think.
Approachable for kids. Or
right.
whatever.
It's like, okay, they can relate to the aliens because they're animals they might have learned about.
Right.
And then you have electricity people.
I mean,
also very relatable.
Well, at least it's like not everything is relatable, but at least some of it's relatable.
I mean, I get what you're coming. No, I mean, okay, so you have a shower scene like that, but you think he's still taking the time to take into consideration a fucking 2-year-old's opinion on aliens? I mean, maybe. Look, I don't know. Yeah,
sure, why not?
Maybe.
Right. It just makes them be like, oh, I instinctively can like relate.
Yeah,
right.
Maybe. Could be.
I like it.
I respect your opinion, Matt.
I like your theory on it.
Yeah,
that's just my theory.
Could be.
I like it.
I respect it.
No, I do too. And so Doc here gave it a 77% and said it was a dream come true for him. I like that.
Wow.
And so he said, wasting quarters in a space ace just to watch Don Bluth's cool version of Flash Gordon. Yeah, so that's the big thing. Like for a lot of people is, you know, it was that like throwback sci-fi, hard sci-fi type film.
Yeah.
You know, in animation form, which is really cool. And I get why people definitely love it for that reason. And then we're starting to get into some of the slightly older ones here. We're like Patient 1 gave it an 82%. We got Cherish in here with an 83, one of our regulars. And so we've got a lot of, this is the thing is these are the people like Eagle Thrashers in here too, gave it 82%. This is a lot of people that came in here early because they love it, because it's nostalgic. They get into that.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm reviewing this movie. Now, Terrapin, though, who was, maybe still isn't in the chat, gave it a 59%. He's not as crazy about this. And he said, Kale walked so Rey Skywalker could run. No, seriously. Try to unsee it now.
Oh, God. Really yeah, he does have a really goofy run in this, for sure.
Yeah, that is really funny. So, and we've got some others. Now, here's a bogus, though. Somebody was not crazy about it and actually reviewed it on their YouTube channel. So, but we got a lot of the regulars in here, but people are very, very passionate about this movie.
Yeah.
So, I totally get it. I think it's a fun time. It's a good watch, and I think it's a decent story. We haven't really talked about, you know, a lot of the like story beats, but that's the thing. Like when we were talking about comparing it to Treasure Planet, where like you also have the aspects of like this fatherly figure, and
an orphan,
right,
with a fatherly figure that shows up and is leading them
using a map.
This is the spoiler part, so here we go. But then you know they turn against them.
Yeah.
And then there's also the goofy sidekick,
right,
kind of creatures. I mean, what this does have and what Treasure Planet doesn't really have is a hot chick,
right,
or a love interest,
right.
So that's a bit of a difference because Treasure Planet does have like the cat captain, you know, but it's not like
there's no love interest.
Yeah, not for the main.
There's just the captain and then the hot mom that like almost looks the same age as their son. Which is a little weird, but yeah, that's about it with that one. So, there are a lot of parallels between these two movies, and I think watching them back to back, it is a little bit of a problem because it's like you're gonna compare them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then the other one's Treasure Planet's so pretty,
right?
And I like the story more. And don't get me wrong, I get it, Bob. It is a pre-established story,
right?
That is just changed to make it space themed.
Yeah.
But the one good thing about people that do that is they're taking a story that they know works.
Right.
And they're just tuning it a little bit to make it a little different. And it's a big enough change.
Right.
Where it works well.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well, and the commitment to the original story while also committing to sci-fi is what kind of blew me away.
It's impressive.
Like, the level of effort that they put into Treasure Planet is wild.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to say that they didn't in this movie. I just think that there was a little bit, you can feel the experimentation in this film.
Right.
Like you can feel it. It's there.
Yeah.
And so I think it does hurt it some. And a little bit of a lack of polish, but I do think it is still a fun movie. I think it's a good time, and I'm glad I watched it again.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like holy shit, mind blowing level good. Where like going back to Treasure Planet, I was like, bro, why is this movie this good?
Yeah, it's way better.
And
I think.
so there's that. Now I did want to talk about. We do need to talk about next week, and there's a few things like talking about some super chats and all that, but I want to get this brewing, and I did want to try something. So y'all need to let us know in the chat. They are now letting us run polls within StreamYard, which is really weird, and I have no idea how it works or if it will work, and I want to try it. So we're gonna run a poll through StreamYard and see if it works through the YouTube. So y'all let us know. What should...
Yeah, because will this also then show on X too?
Right.
Or is this just going to be on YouTube?
Yeah, I would imagine that it would go on both.
Right.
Yeah, you would think if they're going to integrate it, it would work on any system that has a polling option.
Right.
I know X, you can poll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chris,
should work.
So right
Dude,
now...
I'm already voting.
Howl's Moving Castle is on here. Now, you have not seen the second film that is on here. I am...
Very Scooby-Doo.
Surprise Chris here.
Scanner Darkly?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know that's what your wife wanted us to do a while back.
Yeah, so I'm adding
I'm
Scanner
totally
Darkly.
down for that.
I'm adding Howl's Moving Castle because the Scanner Darkly is kind of animated. Like it is.
Yeah.
Technically.
I'm trying to remember. I think...
So Chris and I, I'm pretty sure, saw that movie in theaters.
We did.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
When it came out, because we were like, Keanu? Crazy story.
RDJ.
Yeah, RDJ. We were like, we're watching this film.
Yeah.
So I've not seen it since then. Since that day when it came out in theaters. Like, literally have not seen a Scanner Darkly since then.
I might have seen it one other time.
Now, what I'm going to do, the third one, is Akira. So we're going to have Akira.
Oh, like the new one?
No.
Okay.
No. Like the original Akira animated movie.
Not Big Eyes?
That's not Akira. That's...
Akira's about the motorcycle?
Yeah, it's the motorcycle thing.
Motorcycle gang?
Oh.
Anime?
Oh.
Yeah, it's an anime.
Okay.
I've never actually seen it. I've heard great things about it, but never actually watched it. So this actually came up in Criticless. Some folks were saying we needed to do it. So we're going to do Akira, Howl's Moving Castle, and A Scanner Darkly. As I've said many times, super chats speak. So, there's that. So we're going to start and show it. It's okay. How does this work? So
I think it's good. I think it's going.
It's running. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up the stream now.
Is it working on the YouTubes? That is the question. So we're allowed to actually display it, which is really cool. And we weren't able to do that before. And we can choose where it's located.
Whoa, four corners.
Pretty fancy. I like it.
Corners.
So we're going to display it. And you guys let us know. Y'all vote. It's not showing anything.
In the chat. Go to the chat.
Yeah. So
see what people are saying.
It's gonna allow them.
Is it not letting you guys vote? So if it's not, I'm going to go ahead over. Oh, wait. I see a vote.
I see now.
One Akira came through. So who's voting and how are you doing it?
Yes, thank you, Marshmallow. That's just what I'm thinking of.
Show us. I wonder if chat says it.
Oh.
Is that what the thing is? Is if chat literally just says the word in the chat? I bet that's what it is.
Go back to
I'm trying it.
Yeah, just say the word. So, say one of the other names of the movies, and we'll see.
Well, everybody's saying Akira, so.
Yeah, everybody is.
And we got a super chat for Akira. So.
Yeah, we did get a super chat for it as well from Quagmire for 2. It'll sway us a little bit. Yeah, in the chat, someone type Howl's Moving Castle or A Scanner Darkly, and we'll see. Yep. There we go. That's how it works.
That's super
cool.
It's real neato.
Except it's not working fully.
I see 2 Scanner Darklys are up there.
It works. So now someone said Howl's Moving Castle, and it didn't give us one.
Is it spelled the same?
I wonder if you have to spell it exactly right.
It might have to be spelled exactly the same or something weird. So it does make it, because we have a Howl's right here. Oh, wait. One did trigger. So
maybe it just takes a second.
It might take a second.
Huh.
This is kind of cool. It's an interesting feature. Now it doesn't just let you click and vote, but I guess the way that they're doing this is it's like because we're allowed to broadcast this to everyone.
Right.
It's like Rumble.
We could be streaming on Rumble. We could be streaming on X, wherever.
Yeah.
And wherever people are typing that in the chat, it will then go towards the vote. I like how Caveat's going to come in and say Spirited Away randomly out of nowhere. So it is a cool
Also good
idea for how this works. And I kind of wanted to test it on here because on most of the shows I'm on, they're not going to test something like this.
Sure.
Yeah, because we're just like, hey, chat, let's see if this works.
Right. Let's test.
We're going to mess around and find out today.
Right.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that we're not some fancy show by this point. So
Right.
Oh, we're just kicking it.
We just do our thing.
Yeah.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? We're just hanging and letting our chat type words in it work on a poll.
That's right.
So
I wish it would say how many votes there were. I know it's percentages.
Right.
I think
Is that what it says at the top?
if you go back to
It says type something.
Type
1, 2, or
it says
3.
You can type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat.
Okay.
So you can actually put numbers to vote. It actually says that up in the corner if you look. So you guys could actually type numbers. If you haven't voted, feel free to type 1, 2, or 3, and it will give you your vote if it hasn't acknowledged it. And that works better than actually
we're
typing
guessing.
the whole word. So that does make sense. So we had JJ pop in. He typed a 1. So maybe that went towards it, hopefully. So that is how this works. Pretty cool. Obviously, we have no idea what we're doing around here, but while we're doing this,
Cave Titties did 4, and that's not even an option, bro.
Cave Titties, for real, brother, for real. He's always out here just getting.
That's 2 votes for Scanner Darkly because math.
So we only have 2 for Scanner Darkly. It is a very cool movie. I think very fun. I did want to touch in. I'm going to hit some super chats while the poll is running. Guys, it's not in the YouTubes. Type 1, 2, or 3 to place your vote. So we have Subtle Deviancy, member for 4 months. That's what I'm talking about. Says, why does X-Wing look like that guy that only took a regular job after spending 2/3 of his life as a traveling carny that didn't make enough to pay his bills? That's a good question. Why does X-Wing look like that? Now, the question is, are you also calling me X-Wing?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was about to say. I'm that guy that is doing those things. I don't know. But that is a good question. Thanks for the 4 months, buddy. We got Subtle Deviancy back again for $4.99. Says, have to take off. We'll talk World War II and what was hidden by Krupp Steel sometime in the future with Mrs. C. I thought that said whore. Wore my critical hat to eye appointment today. Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's one of those things. They can make you read the Criticless hat for the eye test. Thanks for the $4.99. Glad you're repping the merch. Love to see it. And we got Quagmire for 5 says, I agree, Matt. It doesn't stick with you. I love the montage scene. Very good, but a little rushed. And I thought the music hit really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. This movie, it is kind of a blur. I almost think because of how dense the movie feels and how hardcore sci-fi it is, it needed more than an hour and a half to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So, like, when he gets to the group of people, that was very rushed.
Right.
And I understand they were like, oh no, sense of urgency. But then he also happened to be a master mechanic on an ancient
which they did.
ship.
Right.
They did build the master mechanic stuff as far as like he was a kid building that thing and putting it
Right.
over. And so they at least planted some seeds to where it didn't look like he was just good at everything.
Yeah.
And I guess he did need a shtick because one of the things that I liked was that it was the way that they played it wasn't like he was also like the world's best pilot and whatever. Like the chick was flying and he wasn't good at everything.
Yeah.
You know? So I thought that they did that fairly well.
Yeah.
So, it's not a perfect film, as we said.
For sure.
But not a bad one, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, we'll tell chat as well. Akira is slightly harder to get a hold of than it used to be. It used to be on Disney+. It is not anymore. It is now on Crunchyroll, and then obviously, if you're an individual that likes to sail the 7 seas, then it also can be found because Akira's been around a while. So, but I've been told that I need to see it. Hal keeps losing, so I'm guessing that it's going to end up being Akira this week and Howl's Moving Castle next week. And Maester P voting 0. Also, not a number that works, guys. 1 through 3. And what's up, Grimdark? Cheers, buddy.
Hi.
See you in here. And so, yeah, but we've got another one from Quagmire here and says, Mouse PI released today. Don't forget to play it. I really want to play it. Have you guys seen this?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
No.
Mouse Pie?
Yeah, Mouse Pie. Mouse PI is wild. And IGN gave it a fairly low review, which means that it's a really good game.
Right.
That's a fair assumption. Yeah.
As we know, if it's the lower the score on IGN, the better the game.
Right.
Like if it's a 1 or a 2, it's going to be the best game you've ever played. Granted, they don't really give scores that low. And they definitely, games that deserve a 1 or a 2, they give 10s.
Yeah.
Too. So I hate it because I used to like IGN back in the day.
Oh yeah, I remember way
we used to use them
back.
all the time.
Yeah, IGN and Kotaku, like
Right.
those are my go-to sites for a long time on like video game news, and then they became total shit, and they don't even like report on news anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's not really a source for video game news that's reliable anymore. Everything's opinion pieces and crap like that.
Right.
I feel like all of these things just started huffing their own farts for too long, and
they all got bought out.
Yeah,
They've all
true.
got
Also,
bought out
that
by giant corporations.
Right. Well, because that is the thing, is IGN is owned by a big old corporation. And so, just Quagmire, I'm going to really let you get your $2 worth for everybody that doesn't know in the chat and was curious what the heck Mouse PI is. I will pull it up. It probably will play audio, so I'm going to pull my headphones on just in case. And hopefully we won't get popped with this. But Mouse PI is a really interesting looking video game that I am very curious about, to say the least.
Sky. They begin in quiet rooms with friendly voices and fondue bottles. Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound. It began with a call, routine.
Yeah. So as you can tell, very noir. Very period piece. Now the thing is, this isn't showing the gameplay. That's what I wanted to show you guys. So this is actually a first-person shooter video game.
Oh,
that's surprising.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a side scroller. It looks very Cuphead.
Yeah, exactly.
No. So this is a legit. So that was the cinematic trailer. Here's an official gameplay. No, this is. Oh God, freaking! And then they don't even. Now we run a
Domino's.
a damn Domino's ad.
I'm
So no,
hungry.
this is almost like,
dude.
Oh, that actually looks cool.
Heck yeah.
Cuphead style music.
Yeah.
And it's very much a period style game. Full blown first person shooter, retro. It looks super cool. Everybody's been really excited about this coming out.
Yeah, this actually looks cool.
Yeah,
IGN said gave it a low score.
Do what?
IGN gave it a low
gave
score.
it like a middling score. It was like a 5 or a 6 or something. But I think it looks really cool. I'm pretty excited about it and plan to check it out because a retro first-person black and white shooter sounds really cool.
Yeah.
You know,
It's pretty sweet.
yeah, I think it's neat, and it's going to be on PC. It is also on console. So, yeah, I'm curious. Quagmire, if you play it, let us know what you think about it. I want to hear, and I want to hear everybody else's thoughts. Quagmire also gave us $2 and said Akira, and it sounds like Akira is what we are doing. So we will be talking about Akira. It's definitely still winning on our really weird poll. So I think we'll keep doing this kind of poll. It is cool though.
I mean, it worked pretty well.
It did work.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, no one will probably do these outside of us in this space. I don't know if we'll keep doing them this way, but
We're trendsetters. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And all you guys can go on these other shows and be like, yeah, I know you guys can do it. And you can tell everybody how to do it. Be like, yeah, on Criticless Cast, they already figured this out.
Right. It does work if you're streaming to a bunch of different locations.
Right. Yeah, that seems pretty useful.
Yeah, seems pretty cool for that. Now, Caveat Ty said, member for 3 months, said, I made a mistake the last time I shared a song. Lick me, I'm arse by Mozart means lick my arse. And yes, Matt, it is real.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe this at all.
I'm Googling it right now.
Caveat, you dirty freak.
Why are you gay?
Speaking of, let's go ahead and do send-off songs.
Wiener, 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 wiener. Send-off songs.
y'all are welcome for the dongs and Akira for the win for sure. We will be doing that. Now, guys, it's time to do our send-off songs, and y'all are more prepared than me. So what are you sending us off with? What are we going to listen to?
Alrighty, guys, I'll kick this party off.
Matt, we're
so mixing some sands there. All right. So, Thoughts and Prayers by Motionless in White.
Okay.
It's metal. It's in your face.
Nice.
It's got a nice driving beat to it. It's very screamo, very enjoyable.
Screamo.
So, Thoughts and Prayers.
Hell yeah.
Motionless in White.
Hell yeah.
Motionless in White.
Motionless.
Matt's theme song. So, or maybe Chris this screen easy. But yeah, Chris, what's your song, man?
I am going to do like the opposite of what Matt has done. My phone just jumped. So I am doing a song for all my fellow lesbians out there. It is a song by Olive Klug. And the name of the song is What to Make of Me. It's great fun, country. If you like, it's not like super country, but it is in the country genre.
Gotcha.
But cute lesbian chick, fun song.
Sweet.
Your wife, Xena, and Sid will both like it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Sick. Well, check that song out. And because I'm just such an absolute shill for Bill Murray, the band, spelled with one word, Bilmuri. Talk about him all the time. One of my favorite bands out now. Listen to Bill Murray. He has a new album out. His last one, he was actually leaning into a lot of the more like almost kind of like country, emo, metal mashup genre. He's going a little bit more harder this new album. It's fun. But he has a new song on this album called Always Let You Down, and he did it with A Day to Remember. So if you're a Day to Remember fan,
I've listened to that song a couple times.
It's
pretty good.
And this whole album's cool, and it's a lot more metal than the previous album. It's a good album. So listen to Bill Murray, great shit. And he's an old school emo guy that's just really made a massive freaking comeback.
Yeah.
So doing good shit. Check out that song for sure, and maybe check out Caveat Ty's Arse Licking song. Maybe do that.
Supposedly Mozart. Not sure about that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe check that out. But and also I did want to talk about really quick because he was in the chat. Not sure if he's still here, but I was gifted a thing. And caused some mild hubbub on the TikTok. Caused him some heat, to say the least.
Yeah.
But Jared sent me this in the mail.
So that's Terrapin Reviews?
Yes.
A.k.a. Jared?
Yep. Jared, Terrapin Reviews and Criticless.
The worst movie ever. I see.
Have you watched it yet?
Uprising.
Your favorite
version.
It's the second one.
Oh, the second one?
Movie ever, Chris.
Okay.
This is the sequel.
The one with Charlie Day in it.
Yeah, this does not have Charlie Day.
Yeah, he is. He's in it.
Oh, is he in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's in the original.
He's just not. Yeah, he's in both.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in both.
Mm.
But no. This
Have you guys even seen the movies?
I try to forget
I've
it.
seen this one once because I was just like, that was not Pacific Rim. That was a mech movie with a Pacific Rim title. So that's the thing, is I feel like going back, it might age better. You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But he caught a lot of shit because I posted about it and everybody was like, that's not a Pacific Rim movie. That is a totally different kind of film.
Yeah.
So, but also notoriously, Jared Terrapin, he hates the original Pacific Rim and is on the Chris train where he talks massive crap about the movie, says it's bad, all this stuff. Now, granted, I don't, it's hard to tell when people start to push back against our love for Pacific Rim. It's hard to really tell where they rate it because they realize that just for the simple fact that they like it less than us, they need to vehemently hate it. To like,
it's because y'all jerk it off so much, and it's a trash movie.
It's a masterpiece.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a phenomenal film, which we need to review at some point.
Should we do a double header?
Right. Well, I found out that Jay, Drunk 3PO, has never seen Pacific Rim.
Okay.
So
that is a blessed man.
And
I wish I could
Bowie
unsee
has
it.
also never seen
Oh, they need to have their eyes open to the good word.
And yeah. And so with that being the case,
thank you, Pickle Lips.
I guess for our
Back
audience,
me up
I'll
here.
let y'all know in advance. There is something a brewing. Something's happening. And we might be having old Drunk 3PO and Mo here in the studio at a point for a thing.
Baller.
And maybe even some more G&G people. I don't want to spoil anything, and everything's not locked in stone yet, so we'll see. But that might be when we talk Pac Rim. We might get them to watch it for the first time and really, go hard on some Pac Rim. But Jared, I will be reviewing this. I will be watching it again. Go follow Terrapin Reviews on Criticless if you haven't.
Should we review that? Not the next 2 weeks, but like in 3 weeks.
At some point in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We could.
Give everybody time to hunt it out, watch it themselves.
Now, there was another thing that I was talking about doing, which could be really fun. We've only done one of these type of movies, but recently got to talking about how great 2000s comedies were.
Yeah.
We've only really done like one. And
Eurotrip.
And we did Eurotrip.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, what if we did a whole month of just like really, like we did like freaking American Pie. And like Pineapple Express.
I love it.
And, oh, dude, like just some of those freaking great.
Yeah.
Like, or even part of actually what made me bring it up was Club Dread. Because Club Dread is actually a movie that I love. It was done by the Lizard or Broken Lizard guys. And I actually like Club Dread more than I like Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I like Club Dread a lot.
Yeah.
It's
I can't remember Club Dread. Like I just remember it being like on an island and
it's a murder movie. It's very almost like Scooby-Doo adjacent.
Right.
Like it's kind of like those guys do a Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
So it's fun. But so we are debating on doing a 2000s comedy month at some point. I think it would be really fun.
I dig it.
So
yeah. I do want to say before we leave, I don't know if Quagmire is still here or not. I know you hate me because I'm not a big Harry Potter fan.
Yes.
But since I missed the what is the heavy metal episode, I wasn't here. I did watch it though. And I will say, I'll give my rating.
Yeah.
That Blaine's rating is very accurate. 69 is the perfect score for that movie. It's the horniest.
I did raise it before. I didn't change it.
Well, then I'm going to 69 because that's the horniest movie.
It's the horniest movie.
It's just nothing but like, who's going to have sex this time?
Yeah.
Like a teenager's horny dream.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Or it's like what robot is going to something.
Exactly.
But
right.
Teenage boy turned into a giant black man is going to something. Or what?
Somebody's getting screwed.
Somebody's getting screwed. And it's going to be because a guy is a superhero and therefore gets banged.
Right.
That is heavy metal.
Yeah.
Which is also what makes it great. I mean, it's a 69 is an appropriate score.
Yeah.
Even
69 is, I feel like.
But I did go up. Mine's, I think, like I made it into most excellent territory.
Okay, wow. Most excellent.
Yeah. Low, most excellent, but still most excellent. I changed my score just because I really actually did appreciate it a lot more the second watch. And so it's a fun movie.
It is.
But Beer Fest is
Beer Fest is good.
Beer Fest is good. I put that one in the middle of the bunch.
I like Super Trooper a lot.
Okay.
And I think it was a lot because I love inside jokes with friends.
Right.
Especially in college.
Right.
But now I think Beer Fest is better than Super Troopers.
Okay.
I think I like it more just because. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Just the flavor.
That way. Did y'all know there's a third Super Trooper coming out this fall?
Really?
No.
Because they crowdfunded the second one, right?
Yeah. I actually was part of that crowdfunding.
Yeah, I remember that.
My
I never
name
saw
is
it.
in the post credits.
Ooh.
A t-shirt that I wear every once in a while.
A celebrity over here.
Yeah.
Some
Nice.
deep pockets.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't watched it, but
I haven't either.
It's they kind of rehashed a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which I was just kind of like, oh, I mean, I get it. They're the same characters, but I was hoping for them not to. But honestly, their show Tacoma FD.
Oh yeah.
Was
yeah.
good. It's not all the cast,
right?
But it's a good bit of the cast plus some new ones. It had 3 seasons, and what happened? It was kind of hidden. It was on a random channel like Bravo, or something like that.
It was a Netflix show too, though.
Oh, it became. So what happened was it was like originally like a Bravo, and then Netflix got their hands on it.
Right.
And that's how I watched it. And it's actually a really funny show. And I would highly recommend Tacoma FD if you like Broken Lizards things.
Right.
Because it's funny and it walks a good line.
And it did get canceled.
It did get canceled. Yeah. 3 seasons and they were done.
Yeah. Now, one more thing I did want to mention really quick because I think I'm doing it tonight.
Okay.
And to let everyone kind of know, there is a new Mummy movie out, believe it or not.
A new what movie?
A new Mummy.
Oh, Mummy.
There is a new Mummy movie, but it's called Lee Cronin's Mummy, The Mummy, which is a weird name. Weird way to handle
The
it.
director's movie.
This movie is going to be divisive. I am curious. It is probably technically the biggest film this week coming out. It's not been marketed a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours and 13 minutes long, so it's long. That is the biggest complaint I've heard, but it's actually done by, so Lee Cronin is actually the dude that did the most recent Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Rise, which a lot of people liked a lot. Now on Criticless, it's at a 73%, so pretty high score.
Yeah.
By 28 people. I have been curious and wanted to see it, but I am debating on actually going to see this movie tonight. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a marathon for a 2 hour and 13 minutes long movie.
When does the movie start?
I think it starts at 10:30, which means I'm going to be watching it until like I'll be home at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah.
I'm going to be clearly eating Jack in the Box on the way home at about 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Getting hungry
you're
again.
looking over your shoulder, being like, "Is there a mummy in the backseat?" My problem is there's only one mummy movie, and it's not the original. It's obviously Brendan Fraser.
Is Brendan Fraser. Well,
and
it's also
Rachel
actually
Weisz.
weird because we're getting another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser,
Right.
and Rachel Weisz, and they're even saying that the third movie isn't canon and like all this stuff. Like they're really going for the fans. So it's interesting. This is, I think, technically connected to like, well, it's part of these like remakes of these movies where we had the really shitty worst movie ever, The Invisible Man. And then we had the werewolf movie that we all saw like whenever and reviewed it on this channel at some point.
Back when we started the YouTube's portion of this.
Yeah, like a year when we weren't doing lives. And
Yeah.
we were pre-recording these. And we weren't crazy about it. But it sounds like there's a chance. Now, this is going to be divisive among critics, this movie is. But it sounds like a chance that this might actually be really good and legitimately really scary. And it's apparently very gory.
Oh, nice.
So I am actually kind of excited about it. So we will see. I also saw a critic talking about how, actually it was like somebody from Hollywood Reporter or something was like, this movie has no agendas. It doesn't have anything to say. Like, this is just a horror movie. And I was like, speak my language.
It's about if it's about mummies. I don't know what agenda they would be pushing, but
Listen, the Invisible Man
like,
made it about toxic masculinity.
Right.
True.
The werewolf one made it about some shit. I don't even remember, but there was a slight message to it as well. Which it was like about viruses spreading, because that was how they painted the whole the virus, or well, the werewolf stuff spreading. So yeah, The Invisible Handmaiden. That is the perfect way to put that movie. It was a
God, talk about a terrible movie.
Me Too
Dude,
propaganda
it's
movie. It was
so bad.
On top of being a propaganda movie, it was literally one of the most poorly constructed, like just
so bad,
stupid ass movies.
Yeah,
it's bad.
And
So-
see, I wanted that to be a Hollow Man remake.
Oh,
the
dude.
Kevin Bacon movie.
Right.
Oh, man,
that
was
was what
good.
I went in expecting, and then it was just a terrible movie. And that
Right.
lead actress is completely unattractive, and they kept calling her beautiful
God.
over and over again. And I was like, "In what world are we talking about? This is not
ugly ass woman."
right."
Now,
Haggard.
The thing is, there's a lot of movies actually coming out this week.
A lot of horror too.
Well,
So
so
next like month.
well, there's also Normal's coming out, which is Bob Odenkirk. And so this is a like action. He's back to doing like the
This
Nobody.
is Nobody.
Heck yeah.
But
Right.
it's called Normal instead of Nobody. That's coming out. We also have a movie called The Beast, which is about an MMA fighter, which is coming out. I think it has like one of the Hemsworths and I think maybe even Russell Crowe's in it. So that's coming out. Also, I really want to see it, but it's not freaking showing hardly anywhere. There's a movie called Busboys, which looks like a throwback to like irreverent 2000s humor, and it's David Spade and Theo Vaughn.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It looks.
Oh, that's a
really
shame that's
good.
not shown anywhere.
Yeah.
Apparently, they like bootstrapped this movie and
Yeah.
like very old school style filmmaking went about it.
Yeah.
I've seen some jokes and stuff, and I'm like, holy shit, like y'all are going.
Yeah, I've seen some like little shorts, like just snips of it, I guess. But yeah, looked good.
So I'm curious. There's and those aren't even all of them. There's still like 3 other movies coming out.
Yeah.
this weekend. But I think The Mummy's going to be the biggest one. I'm going to actually do more of like a impromptu kind of a video where it's like normally mine are more polished, edited, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw a video out there that's me telling you guys if you should see it or not, giving you a quick rundown.
Yeah.
I'm not even pre-scripting it, nothing. I'm just like running a video, putting it out there.
Yeah.
We'll see how it does. Be one of the earlier reviewers. So
Do that all tonight.
I'll do that.
Do it in your car.
Yeah,
Go for
Yeah,
it.
in the
I-
parking lot.
I might actually I might actually do a short that I drop literally.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
While
I might
driving.
set- right, while driving. Yeah. While eating Jack in the Box and driving. But yeah, we'll see. I'm curious. So Yeah, well, I'm going to be reviewing that though. So heads up, there is a lot of movies coming out, but they're all smaller. The big summer stuff is about to happen, and it's going to be hot and fast, real quick here. You can already literally buy Mortal Kombat 2 tickets, so you can go ahead and get your tickets for that movie. Like, there's a bunch happening next month.
Nice.
A lot of movies coming out, so we'll be talking about all that stuff over the next little bit. And we'll see as the months go along. We might even, if there's something really big, we might go old school. And like see it as a squad and try and review it. I think that'd be fun. We haven't done it in a long time, and
it's been a while.
Chat wants us to do it. Kind of night of, tell y'all, no spoilers, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like, is this big movie worth seeing? So we might do a little bit of that now that summer's here and the big stuff is dropping. But anyways, guys, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. We have covered everything. I didn't miss anything this episode, and I'm proud of myself.
Did it.
Proud of you.
Did it right. And we got the boys back for it. So
yeah,
we will see you guys again next week to talk about Akira. This was fun. Really good time. Everybody take it easy. Have a good week and a good weekend. If you're down here in the South or East Coast, whatever, it's pretty hot. But sounds like in other parts of the country and elsewhere, it's cold as shit. So I don't know what's happening.
Wild. Yeah.
I don't know what's happening, but all of you guys have a good rest of the day, and we will talk really soon. Take it easy. It's been great.
Later, guys.
Peace.
I'm complex and I'm deep. I react spontaneously to people who want to figure me out. I'm not going to let anybody figure me out per se.